Say, oh, you're fucked again.
I'm running for my life. I'm still alive, still
What? Did you hear that?
Oh man, I'm gonna miss the.
Yeah.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it is going to be our outro now. That's my outro for the show now. It was our thing from the beginning, and we got a new. So that song has not been released yet. That is actually a song from our friends Twist It.
Slams, man.
It is called, again, I got to look because I can't remember it. I just read it 5 seconds ago. I'm Still Alive. The song actually gets released on, I believe she said August 23rd, they said. And I think it's fucking cool as hell. And they played it this past weekend at the Battle of the Bands. And I was like, dude, that song's really cool. And I asked them if we could use it for our intro and our outro. The outro, when you hear the end of the show, is pretty freaking badass because it's just, it goes into this really cool drum riff and into this fucking incredible guitar solo.
Just a quick
So
thought.
good, man.
What is the date of the finale for the Battle of the Bands?
That's the August 17th, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So following week they release that off of. Looking forward to that. Is that
Yeah.
a whole album or is that just?
I
a
think
single?
it's just that single. I didn't really ask them, but I just asked
Awesome.
about it, and they said it was definitely coming out on 23rd. Now you can find all their other music on Spotify and all those other things. Just look up Twist It. But dude, I really liked it, man. I think that new girl singing really killed it, and I've been looking for something that was kind of really like badass, the intro and then an outro, because you know, you kind of need that on
Yeah,
a podcast.
yeah.
Now you got to have that little outro. So that is I'm Still Alive by Twisted.
That's
Again,
good stuff,
unreleased
man.
single, but we got it and we're jamming it and it's fucking badass, man. I love
is,
it, man.
dude.
I fucking
Hell
love
yeah,
it,
man.
man. And it works. It just fucking fits so perfectly. And wait till you hear the outro at the end of the night. I mean, we at some point I'm hoping when they do release it, they had a video or whatever, we can just like highlight it, bring them on and really kind of show the song off because the song's really good. It's a
He
really cool
teased
song.
it.
It's really
He
good. It's
teased
like a it's what did they say? It was like a song about like zombie apocalypse, and they're like imagine
Yes.
themselves like while
Oh,
they're singing
awesome.
it, running from zombies. So it'd be kind of cool, man. And honestly, guys, if you guys are listening, which you should be, because if you know we're announcing winners tonight. All the bands I hope are listening because you know we're going to talk about everyone and showcase everyone and tell everyone you know what we thought of each person.
Yeah.
And I have a bunch of zombie footage from that I shot professionally for FX for a TV show I did a long time ago, and they didn't use it, and it's pretty badass footage. So
Oh, that's awesome.
it could be totally mixed into a music video. Now that I think about
Ah.
it, dude, they spent probably $100,000 on special effects for all this makeup and shit. It never got used.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we could probably use that.
Well, look
Definitely
at
use
that.
that. But anyway, so welcome to the Live at the Landis podcast, the Absolute Live at the Landis podcast with our sponsors, Absolute Vodka and Michael Kelly Guitars. As always, as myself, Steven and CT and Casey behind this incredible amount of equipment that sits in front of her now. She's got all kinds of shit. Can you turn yourself on and see all the stuff over there?
Man,
Not turn yourself
she
on that
is-
way. I mean like your camera.
Oh man.
There you go. She's got all kinds of shit going on over there now, man. She's got all
It's
kinds of
not
stuff.
even the end of it, which is the crazy part.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of make it look like some Star Trek shit over there. She's gonna be like what was the guy from who was
I
the
need a spaceship.
no who's
I
the
should
guy who
make a
played
spaceship.
keyboards for Yes?
Mike Anderson. Right?
Yes.
No,
No.
keyboards.
John Anderson.
No, he's a guitar player. Why is this here?
It's Mike something, though.
I know somebody's
it is
watching.
not.
It's John Anderson.
No, why can't I think of his name?
And
Anyway,
this is killing me.
he was literally from like he would surround himself with the why can't I, and I've seen him in concerts so many times. God, I can't think of his name. But anyway, he's pretty fucking amazing. But he surrounds himself in keyboards in case he's going to look
What
like
band?
that soon. From Yes, the keyboard player from Yes. Why can't I think of his name?
Dude, it's killing me right
I
now.
keep thinking Yngwie Malmsteen, but that's completely.
No,
but it
that's-
has a weird name like that.
Yeah.
Richard Christopher Wakeman?
Yes, yeah, Rick
Rick
Wakeman.
Wakeman,
Rick
yeah.
Wakeman. God damn it! I knew. I for some reason Malmsteen was in my fucking head. I couldn't get him out.
Malmsteen.
Yngwie, eh?
Yngwie sucks my balls, Vey. I
Yngwie,
can't stand that guy.
You know.
He's a douchebag, but that's beside the point. We'll get off anyway.
Good
But
old
anyway, we had a really good Battle of the Bands. First round was Sunday. I thought it was pretty kick-ass. I was kind of blown away by the fact that every band was good.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And it's like, how do you choose? So we actually had some video. We're going to show some of that video, and Casey's going to highlight it. And we watched the videos. We sat and talked about it, and we're like, dude, man, I don't know, but all I can tell you is every band that played this year coming up, we are going to be doing original bands before every band, including our tribute acts. And understand, when you're opening for a tribute act, that's a great place to be.
Oh, yeah.
Because they draw 300-400 people that you aren't going to get in front of in a bar that can now hear your music. And I tell them, have CDs ready, or at least some QR code to your music.
Yeah.
Have T-shirts, have something these people can take home and not forget who you are. And oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we're all tune in, guys, because we're going to show a little bit of everything everyone's going to be watching, and everything that you missed this weekend. And we had a nice crowd come out too. man.
Now, were the bands announced on Sunday, the winners?
No. we
So
don't-
we're
tonight
announcing
is
them for the
announcing.
first-
Yep,
awesome.
tonight is it. So nobody knows who's who yet. Again, like I said, it was not easy, man. It really was not easy. And and a couple of them just kind of blew us away. We're like, what the fuck did we just say, man? You know what I mean? But and so what we're going to do tonight, we're going to showcase the bands. We're going to announce the winners and an alternate. So last year we had a band that won but couldn't make it, and we had to have an alternate. So we're going
Gotcha.
to name an alternate for each week, the next 3 weeks, and out of those 3 alternates, we'll pick a first, second, third alternate that would have to come in and if somebody was to drop out or something. Because we even had this week, we were supposed to have 6 bands, and somebody got sick, so we only ended up with 5 bands.
Oh, wow.
But
Okay.
I don't know if we could take in another band. Then we'd probably be sitting here still going, I don't know, man. We
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck we're going to vote for.
Hey, it makes it tough.
Yeah.
How was transition? How was everything in between the
Oh,
bands?
great.
Everything
It
ran
went
well?
great, man. Every band was
Awesome.
smooth. They were all professional. They really killed it. They did a great job. Casey, what was the guy that emceed? What was his name?
Jeff Perini from the Yo Show.
Jeff Perini from the Yo Show. He was a really nice guy. I
Nice.
never really met him. I don't think I met him before. I met so many people I don't remember, but he was nice, and he did a good emceeing job. You know,
The Yo
yeah,
Show.
Yeah, he was a really nice guy. So, and he'll be back again this week to do it too. I liked him. So, I'm looking for somebody. I'm talking to somebody about the finals for the stage. So
Gotcha.
I got a name, but he hasn't said yes or no yet. So I'm waiting to hear from him. But of course, Bob was there taking pictures. You know,
Nice.
so do you have some of his pictures too, Case, that you're gonna blow up? No, not yet. So we'll have those by the end of the thing. I'm just asking. She's over there shaking her head like, what the fuck, man? But so our house photographer Bob was there, and he really did get some great shots. I mean, I saw a couple things on his camera.
Awesome.
So it's really cool, man. But Casey's got some videos of each band. But before we get into that real quick, I want to mention like 2 things. I want to go through really quick the Battle of the Bands, what's going on, and all that stuff. But also, Casey and I took a stop out to see our friend Carrie. Carrie with Carrie Cares, of course, over at the Arc Brewery. Is that correct, Casey? Arc Brewery?
Yep, Art Brew Pub.
Arc Brew Pub, and that is over. Do you remember where that was located? Past Johnson's Farms out there. Yeah,
Something with an M.
yeah. The place was beautiful. It just opened up a few months back.
Marlton, Mickleton.
It's somewhere out there by Johnson's Farm out there in Jersey.
That's a big
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah. It's a big difference. But it was a really beautiful, there's Carrie and
Lumberton.
everyone. Lumberton.
Lumberton.
Okay, it was in Lumberton. What, that didn't feel like Lumberton, but I guess it was.
No way.
Anyway, it is the Arc Brew Pub. Again, they just opened up a new place. It was something else before. This guy, we met him, took over. He did a wonderful job. The food was, look, all I have are chicken tenders and fries, but the tenders were definitely homemade. They were definitely home battered,
Awesome.
and those fries were sick. But we went out there for when she had it up, it said Aspire Mag. If you go to aspiremag.com, they did a little write-up on us for the theater that Carrie was a part of. So we went out to say, it was their little Aspire magazine party thing or whatever. So we went out to say hi to everyone. And we were there for a little bit because we had to get back because we had stuff going on here. But it was nice to stop out and have a
Nice.
bite to eat and a really good watermelon cider,
Oh,
which was really refreshing and
like
good.
a good, like
Yeah.
a
That
good
sounds
cider, you
good.
know?
Yeah. No,
Big
not
cider
not
guy.
cider. What do you call it? Sour.
Sour.
I'm
Even
sorry.
bigger sour
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
So there
Yeah.
we go.
It would have been good as a cider too, to be honest with you. But it had that nice sour
They
kick
are.
to it.
They're
Yeah.
kind of similar things.
Yeah, very much.
Cider's usually got a little bit of a zing to them.
Yeah. Less
So, you know.
less of the sour though.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, I've had some.
So let me ask
you
you,
really?
as a business owner, as a restaurant owner, when you go out to a different place, are you like the minute you walk in the door, are you critiquing things, or
No,
are you
fuck
able to
yes.
just lay back and enjoy
Fuck
yourself?
yes. Yeah, and when you see a place like that is so well done, and you look at it and you look at each other and go, "Wow, I wish we had this location too." You know, you're like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, man!" But it was that. I mean, like he said, it was hard for him because he is out in the middle, of almost nowhere. He said it's hard to get people there, and they're trying. I think with their menu and with the staff, all seemed amazingly nice. Very tall staff. I mean, there was a guy and a girl there that had to be like 13 feet tall. I mean, I was like, they
would've
walked
fit
by.
right
I'm
on
like,
in.
no, dude, they made you look short. A girl walked by. I went, what the? But no, it was actually a really nice place, and I wished him well. It's like right across from these cornfields. It's a
Nice.
beautiful area, a very
A lot of
beautiful
those
area.
breweries, it specifically in New Jersey, are like that. There was one up by Casey. What the hell is the name of that place? Troon Brewing.
Triumph?
No, Troon. It's up by you. It's Hill Farmstead.
I know Hill Farmstead. I
Yeah,
don't know the brewery.
that's like the restaurant, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, see, I love
You can
it.
only
man.
get it there, but it's like this old ass house that
Yeah,
they
I
turn into a
love it.
restaurant. It's
I
nice as
love
hell.
it. I love it. Oh, there's Alan. Absolutely. Well, look, guys. So we just wanted to kind of throw that out there and thank everyone, especially Carrie and everything, for inviting us out, and Aspire Magazine for doing a little article on us. I think next week we're going to try to have the girl on from Aspire Magazine,
Yes. I
and
think
then
you
we're
know.
gonna, we'll get a couple issues and
Aspiring
have,
magazine. Are they an aspiring magazine?
They are Aspire Magazine.
Is it Aspire or Aspiring?
It's Aspiring.
Yeah.
Wow, you better put that up again because I didn't
Aspire, he
read that.
says, with the confidence of 1,000 men.
Does it say Aspiring Mag?
There it is.
Okay, it's a very aspiring magazine. But no, it's actually
confidence.
it's very nice. It's a beautiful publication. It's well done. It reminds you like the old school, like really nice magazines. You used to get
Yeah.
the cheapy time ass shit that came out every week, but then
Yes.
that monthly magazine would look nice,
Yeah.
And it is. It's a really beautiful magazine, and the article is fantastic. And again, Carrie, we love you, and thank you so much for inviting us out, and thank you to Aspiring Magazine
Aspiring
is.
magazine.
for doing an amazing article on the Landis and all that we do here. Let's just, Steve, if you want to pull this first read, and then after that, we will get into the bands from the Battle of the Bands this past Sunday.
Yes, we would like to shout out our sponsors real quick. First off, Michael Kelly Guitars. Thank you to our sponsor, Michael Kelly Guitars, and Steve Pisani of Radio Flashback, the head honcho there at Michael Kelly. You can check them out at www.michaelkellyguitars.com. They have electrics, acoustics, hybrids, and more, bringing you the best guitars in sound and style.
Hell yeah.
Also like to thank Absolute Vodka, now available at our concession stand for $10 a can. The Absolute ready-to-drink cocktails. Flavors include the Mango Mule, Grapefruit Paloma, and Berry Vodka Rita.
Nothing like a good cocktail.
Yes.
Cocktail.
It's the I have my space hat on today. That's what it is, man. It's serious. It's like when people make hats.
It is. Yeah.
They make hats out of tinfoil and
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
Well, this
yeah.
one has it like built in, man. It's like stop getting radio waves. What's it
Nothing
called?
can get it
What's it
now.
called? Back to, what's it
The
say?
Lambs.
Lambs. Lams.
I don't.
Or
It
BS.
might be
It's-
IAMs. No, it's Lambs.
Lambs. Dude, this shit's
L-A-M-B-S.
badass, man. It keeps like the radio waves out of your head and like the government from getting into your brain and shit.
And you know what's crazy? You ever see the toothbrushes?
It's comfortable as hell, is what I can tell you.
You ever see the toothbrushes that work with your brain waves? Like you can hear music in your head while you're using this toothbrush.
yeah.
Oh, I hear
It's
music in
so
my head all the
wild
time
to me.
anyway.
Yeah, that's a
man.
thing.
I hear
It's
music
so
all the time.
wild to me.
Bone
Like
conduction is pretty cool.
Yeah, but the Twisted Tea Battle of the Bands again started this past Sunday, and unfortunately for us, it was also when we laid our good friend Vinnie Mouse to rest, and we couldn't get up. It's just such an hour and a half ride up and back for us. We couldn't do both, but we just once again want to throw our love and prayers out to Vinnie and his friends and family, Pat and everyone. We love you guys so much, and I hope everything went well. And we're still talking about doing something for him.
Kick
You know,
ass.
so we'll see how that happens. But again, Twisted Tea Battle of Bands. So the next rounds, round two and three, are July 28th and August 4th. So if you watch the videos and you see how great it was, look, just come out and support these bands. And when it comes down to the finals, we want everyone to come out. And I don't want just the bands. It's yes, if you're a band and you want to win, you're going to have to bring people
Right,
out to vote for
right.
you. But everyone should come out, and then that opens up to voting for, wow, man, I just saw these 6 amazing bands. Who am I going to vote for? Because I don't know these people. You're going to get to feel a little feel for them tonight, a feel for them over the next couple weeks prior to the finals. But, dude, these bands are so good live. And it was so exciting. And a couple of them, like, really you're going to see one of them that just destroyed this. I was watching this kid leading, and I'm like, why is this kid like not on a big stage somewhere, like really killing it?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
all these bands need to be somewhere that's not in a corner of a fucking bar.
Hey, you know what's sad
true.
is that there's so many different bands and so many artists that you see, you go, man, if they came out 20, 30 years ago, they would be selling out arenas.
Absolutely, yep.
Yep.
You know, there's bands that I think of like Vinny's old favorite, Dirty Honey. Dirty
Yeah.
Honey, I've seen open up for the Black Crowes, and still at that point, like half the place was filled. People were
Yeah.
still filtering in. And it's like, had they come out 30 years prior, they would have been
Yep.
enormous.
Yeah.
It's just a sad state of rock in this country right now, and we need to change this.
But you know what? I will tell you, watching these bands and a lot of these bands that are coming up, listening, and I do a lot of like I watch a lot of stuff on Instagram. I'm not a TikToker or any of that shit, but the Instagram stuff. And when you see what a lot of people are doing, and then you look at when we have the School of Rock here, and you look at all, dude, it's all rock and roll.
Oh, yeah.
And it's making its comeback. I think people are waking up from because the candy ass shit that people are listening to. Look, look. Remember the '70s? Come on, disco sucks, and everyone
yeah.
said it for a reason.
Soft rock.
You know, a lot of it was hard, but rock and roll always found its way back.
Oh, watch
You
yourself
know,
with the
well,
soft rock
now,
comment
but
there,
now
brother.
listen, now in the 70s.
He said soft rock, not cock.
But in the 70s.
Yeah, dude, yacht rock is amazing.
well, yeah, but think about
Yeah,
it.
but
when-
even disco. Look, I put one night we were just playing around, and I threw disco music on in the theater when Andy and I were doing stuff. And Andy's what, 18 now? Just turned 19. By the way, happy
Turned
birthday,
20.
Andy.
He's 20.
Teen
just
Happy
pregnancy.
birthday,
It's
Andy.
you
Just
zero.
teen pregnancy.
Do you have that picture case? We took Andy to the friggin' the firing range, and we shot off all kinds of great weapons that we all own here, from AKs to not AKs. We took ARs.
It's the only thing I don't have.
Yeah, ARs and my Kel-Tecs and all kinds of
We
stuff.
could have hit up our good buddy Keith. He's got all the weird shit.
Let him literally shoot the 44 Magnum.
Yeah.
And he was definitely like, my arm's tired.
Yeah, I let him have that one.
But
That was,
Andy had it. So happy birthday, Andy. We love you, but Andy, we really do.
That was all
But
him that day.
But no, what were we talking about? We were talking about the so there we go. Happy birthday, Andy. I meant to throw that in the beginning. There we are. Look at us all so damn happy.
His face, man.
Yeah.
It's just, it's just,
I
it
thought I
speaks
was all.
volumes to how happy he is. It really does. It
Yeah.
just, you know,
we had a day of explosiveness. We were out there for like 3 hours just blowing.
of explosive.
Dude,
But going back to what we were
destroying that
talking
thing.
about, as far as the young kids still
Yes.
listening to this
Yeah.
stuff, you know, a lot of people crap on the younger fans. Oh, they don't listen to it. They find it in the strangest of places.
But it's coming-
TikTok and.
But it's coming around. Oh, that's what I was talking
like
about.
they
No.
hear it everywhere.
We were talking about the 70s music. I let him listen. The kid knew most of the music, you know what I mean? Being 20 at the time, he was, 18, 19. It was a couple years ago. But we started listening, and it is great. It's fun to listen to.
Yeah.
But it isn't something that I'm going to turn on purpose. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
oh, let's throw on some yacht rock or stuff like that. But when it comes to upcoming music and new stuff coming out, I mean, nobody's going back to disco. Nobody's going back to fucking soft rock.
Right.
What people are going to do, they're going to go back to rock like we always have. You know what I mean? And rap has progressed, to a better point now. So you have, and country. You keep country to the rap and rock. Soul music is kind of dead. I mean, nobody's really doing any soulful tunes anymore like they used to back in the day.
Country has gotten.
Spanish music is picking up.
I love Spanish.
It is
music.
picking up, man.
But country music has gotten so diluted and so popped. It's like.
But I think that's going to go back to its roots too. It always does.
I hope so.
It always does. Everything goes back. It really does. But anyway, so real quick. So round 2 is July 28th. Round 3 is August 4th. Doors open at 6:30. It's upstairs at Casey Ray's. Or I'm sorry, 2 to 6:30. They open at 2 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Upstairs at Casey Ray's. It's $5 at the door. And it is located at the rear of the Landis Theater. So it's not these are not. Is that next week's bands? Yeah. Oh, look how cool their logos are. I mean, we got some kick ass. The other thing they're doing, man, they're coming out with cool logos.
Dude, Shadow
It makes me
Station.
so happy.
Love
You
it.
have
I
no
know.
idea.
Look at these logos, man. I love this shit. Anyway, real quick, the finale and the final is Saturday, August 17th, 8 p.m. at the Landis, and Steve and I are going to go all out with light, sound, video.
wait. Can't wait.
The bands that get there are going to have the show. If you're one of those bands that get there, bring something to record and tell somebody to start taking, because it's going to be the showcase of where your next gig. Going, oh yeah, this is what we look like. It's going to
front
be.
lighting only.
What's that?
Just front light only.
Yeah, can you imagine? No, do Deskovic. Just turn them the fuck off.
Yeah,
Make
no
the fuck
front
off,
light
yeah.
instead. There we go.
Again, a huge shout out to our sponsors, RK Auto Group of Vineland. RK does it right. It's RK Chevrolet, Kia, and Subaru. Carluzzo and Teresi Trucking, RAP Performance Apparel, Michael Kelly Guitars, Alan Up Brocus Productions, and of course, Twisted Tea, because it's the Twisted Tea Battle of the Bands.
Hell yeah.
So are we going in order of their appearance case?
Yes, we are.
All right, cool. So the first band up on Sunday was a band called Sapped, S-A-P-P-E-D. Now, it used to be called Sap, but now they are Sapped. Sapped.
Sapped.
And when you say sapped, it still sounds like you're saying sap. So it's strange. That is not. Is that them? Yes. Okay.
Young,
Oh, that's.
young.
Oh, I didn't know you had pictures. I thought you just had video. Oh, awesome.
Or these guys were real young.
No, yeah, but they were great, man.
Awesome.
They were fantastic. They were fantastic. I will tell them that you got a decent sized band. We had two bands that had a few people in them, and it's a smaller stage. So you really want to see, how they're going to perform on a bigger stage, and it's hard to tell. But these guys were great, man. They really killed it, man. They got some good original tunes. What do you have from them, Case? Can we listen to something?
I got 2 videos from them. You ready?
Let's just play that first one.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I don't want to know Ted Fedio. But what they sounded more like to me when I was listening to them, they had a lot of a much of a Deftones vibe, like Steve and I had said. They also had a little bit of that Smashing Pumpkins feel in some of their
yeah,
guitar.
I could see that. Yeah.
Yep.
So you would like Title Fight.
Yeah, they definitely had a
Those things.
they definitely had a cool vibe, and you could tell where their influence was coming from. And I really liked them. Go ahead. You got another one on?
I do. I have the really awesome one.
Oh, is this the second one they did?
Yes.
Love this song. This song was so good, man. There you go. Sapped.
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 You know what they need to do? They need
Sapped.
to change the spelling to S-A-P-T. Sapped.
No,
Sap.
SAP apostrophe D.
Yeah, there you go. Sapped.
There you go.
But look, so that was apparently their big song that everyone knew called Bean Salad.
Bean
I thought it
Salad.
was the second song, which I can't remember the name of, but it was fucking great. Now, I didn't mind Bean Salad, but that's one of those, let's it's just, I don't know.
That one's for the moms.
Exactly, and it reminded me of it really
They
reminded
loved
me.
it. I'll tell you. It's,
My first band was called Gutter Junk, and we did a lot of that, like basically punk rock, and that had a very punk rock '80s feel to it. I mean, that was punk rock in the '80s. Just screaming Bean Salad over and over again.
It was, now, I don't think Steve will ever meet, you'll never experience what it was like to see a lead singer go up with, a piece of bologna safety pin to himself.
Oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely,
'cause
absolutely.
that's the
absolutely.
my brother, I've seen some ridiculous shit.
Well, I was lucky enough to see the Dead Kennedys, the Circle
yeah,
Jerks,
Butthole
Ween.
Surfers.
Well, Butthole Surfers weren't really punk rock back in the day. They were like the end of punk rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's ska punk, baby.
exactly. Ska
Trying to
punk.
bring it back.
yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Exactly. But now again, I'll give these guys again. They were good. They were really nice kids. I talked to them. Of course, I talked to all the bands a little bit before, mostly after. And these kids were great, man. They're really great kids, and they were a great band, man. When I tell you, they were a lot of fun. People came out. People enjoyed. You saw them dancing to the
Now,
song.
how was the camaraderie between the participants?
It seemed
Like,
fine. Yeah, they were even all like handing each other pics and stickers and stuff.
I was going to say, one of the coolest things that I've experienced is going out and seeing some of the older bands take the younger bands under their wing. To see the younger bands absorb the information.
Most of these were younger
absorb that,
bands.
I
so,
love stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it was, but they were great. So that was Sapt. I'm gonna get that someday. It's still, I don't know. But I like. They were called
Oh,
Sapt.
there it is.
But they're fantastic, man. Again, I love them. And again, for every single one of these bands, regardless of who, when we reveal our winners here, whatever page that's on, they're all getting some type of gig this year. Every single one of them is going to open up for somebody. We're going to give them something to open up because they're all worth it. They're all did great. And again, I love these guys. They're one of
We're
my
going to try to
favorites.
find some new acts to bring in here, so we can get.
Yes.
You know, we've had a couple bands come through that were like, dude, we love everything that you guys do. We just
Yeah.
don't have a band to put you with. You know,
Yeah.
you're so much different than everything else that we have currently booked. That but now
We're going to find places for all these guys.
Hell yeah.
Because I think they're great. So next up, we had Smother Nature.
Smother Nature.
Now, Smother Nature has a friend of ours, Bobby, that's in the band, Bobby Williams, and we've known Bobby for a while. He actually was doing acoustic stuff all over the place. We had him last year open up for Joel Hoekstra and Brandon Gibbs for their Campfire
Yes.
tour, which was an unplugged acoustic tour, and they're coming back again this year. We have a couple other openers this year because Bobby is no longer doing the acoustic thing. He found himself a band.
Nice.
And we also knew the drummer from Wild Mothers.
Wild Mothers.
Wild
yes.
Mothers, which is another band that played upstairs
A lot
a few
of Smother
times.
Mother.
Yeah, a lot of mothers
stuff
going on, a
going
lot of mother stuff going on in this band. But there they are again. There's Bobby, and is it Alex on the drums?
Alex,
Oh,
yep.
I remembered his name. Yay! Look at me, I'm
And I
getting better.
cannot-
It's the hat. It's the fucking hat. Thank you, Lambs. We got to start putting lambs.com
We
up
are,
there.
yeah.
man.
Give us
Holy
that
shit.
sponsorship.
I
Them
remembered
and
somebody.
Mountain Dew, because I can't put my product on the table.
Yeah, that's
unless
true,
You
damn it.
sponsor me, so it's getting real fucking inconvenient here in the middle to not have anywhere to put my drinks.
What do you got
So-
for them, Case? Can we
Someone,
see a little
please.
bit of what they put together?
Yes, sir. You
Perfect. All right. So
ready?
this is Smothered Nature. They were second up. See what Sapt did to me?
Yeah, you're all sorts messed up now. You're messed up.
Up
Messed
to,
it up.
this is Smothered Nature. That
Mess
did
it up.
Yes, yes, and as you can see, a much different stage presence.
Yeah.
And that is Bobby is now destroying the bass over there. I mean, he had
Yeah,
that
man.
bass
Yeah.
doing things. It was singing, baby. It was singing.
Awesome.
You got another one? Let's see what else we
I
got
do
from
got two more.
Smothered Nature. So that was a cover, exactly. Steve just said Queens of the Stone Age. That was the last song they played their set. They did do one cover song, and I kind of just threw that in there.
Yeah, we allowed one cover.
Yeah, so bands know that bands come out. You can play a cover song, and sometimes I'm gonna explain to you why cover songs are good. And we'll go back to the Dead Daisies and Whiskey Grin, who was just here.
Yep.
They play all this great music, but if you play that one song that everyone kind of knows, and you play it in a different way, and you kill it, people remember you better. Because you gave them a little something, you gave them what you have, then you gave them a taste of something. So it's not a bad deal. I don't want all covers. Then you're a fucking cover band. But throw that one cover in there, do it your way, and that sounded good, man.
And
got a
if I
good one for
if
you.
I
What's that?
correctly remember, Nitro Nitra did a cover last year.
Yes. Yep.
And which I really think helped them win.
Last year we
Yep.
required them to. Everyone
Yes,
had to do
yes.
one.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Yes.
This year you
it's
can if you
But
want.
a perfect example of that, Goldfinger doing 99 Red Balloons.
Yes,
Everyone
exactly.
knows that version. Talking about Scott,
And it's-
everyone knows that version.
Yeah, but I think it's a better version.
way better version.
I really
Way
do.
Better version. Yep.
And
That
Whiskey
little
Grin
bass line, man.
did Sarah from
ass.
Yes.
Hall and Oates, and honestly, I'd buy that version in a second
Yeah.
and play that before I ever played Hall and Oates Sarah again.
Yeah.
It was better.
Yeah.
So he's right, and I never even thought about that. You're right. Goldfinger's 99 Luft Balloons is so much better than the original.
Yep.
I don't
So-
know if I'm even familiar with
Oh,
it.
you got to listen to it because it's fucking
the
great.
ska punk version.
It's so good.
of it. You've heard it.
So
It's
good.
been on the radio.
So good.
It's
Oh, yeah,
everywhere.
I'm probably.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
dude. Oh, Tim.
Timmy O'Toole.
Tim, a good friend of our family here. Yeah, dude. Sapped is amazing. Tim, they were fucking great, man. You should have been here. You got Smother Nature. You got another song that wasn't a.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this is another one of the originals. I just wanted we threw that in there because I wanted to see that cover tune
That
too.
Harmony Man.
Yep.
Try to fool me with shame, I think I disagree. Try to knock it down, try to break free. Gotta shift the blame for what you ought to be, I ought to be.
Dude, yeah. So, and Steve just mentioned, I did mention it to the band, and Bobby and them would tell you at the end of the show, I went over and I told them, I said, one of the good things about them is they all can sing. And no matter who you give the mic to, you've got somebody with a good voice, and they actually nailed some harmonies.
That's awesome.
And I looked at Steve, and I was like, oh, that was pretty good. And even Alex on the drums got a great voice.
Great voice. Man.
Yeah.
Great voice.
Yeah,
He was in a couple bands that have played upstairs, cover bands and original
Yeah,
bands.
I was
and
very
sang in
surprised.
all of them. So it's,
Yeah. I was
yeah,
very
they're
surprised by
great.
them. But again, that's it. They're a new band, and they did great too. Again, we literally sat here, the first two bands, and we looked at each other and went, well, this is going to be fucking hard. Yeah, we're like, what's
tough,
up next?
dude.
And this
It's
is only
tough.
week one.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And then we had Last Wish. And Last Wish was another really good band. What was that? He had a T-shirt on that was really cool.
Van fucking Halen.
Yeah, it said Van fucking Halen.
Which is funny because
Yeah,
I had a
love
shirt
it.
on that said Luke fucking Belair.
That's I forgot you wore
Champagne
that.
company.
There it is. Look, look at it. His Van fucking Halen shirt was great, man.
Yeah.
Dude, these guys killed it too, man. They had a song. Now I hope we have a piece of that. It was called 1985 that I really liked, man. I was like, dude, that was just such a good fucking song. And the reason he's wearing a shirt because that band takes you back to that 80s rock, man.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was really, really, really cool, man. To again, we were just talking about everything coming back.
Yeah.
This band is, dude, I really liked them, man. I thought they were great too. Again, it's so hard, man. All these bands were so good. Go for it, Case. This is Last Wish. Waiting for, she's stalling for Last Wish. That was good, man. That, again, I don't remember what song that was. It was like Rock God or Rockstar or something. That was good too. But again, they give you that feel. Even their logo has that kind of like late 70s going into the 80s feel to it. You know what I mean? That we used to do that little fade of color on everything. But dude, I love these guys. Again, as soon as I saw a T-shirt, I was hooked.
Little bit older than the first two.
Yes.
like I could really see where some of those influences came in.
Yes. Oh, without a doubt. But do you know if you have that 1985? What you have a couple more from them?
I've seen 1984.
Yeah, one more.
1985. 84 was Van Halen. That was their album. 1984. Yeah. Go for it. Let's see what you got. Dude, that guy was killing it on guitar too. Again, amazing guitar players in every single band.
Yeah.
Every single band had
yeah.
somebody that knew how to play the guitar
stuff, man.
and knew how to write music with the guitar, not just play something they heard, like not playing fucking Van Halen songs, but playing our own song and coming up with some damn good new riffs that you know, you hear a lot of these bands. What's the one band that sounds like sounds like Led Zeppelin and everyone's like, oh,
Greta Van
yeah,
Fleet.
Greta Van fucking whatever the fuck. You sound like the band that you're so influenced by. These guys, you can tell what they're influenced by, but it's their own riffs.
To a
Yeah.
T. Like
Yeah.
if Zeppelin continued and then got influenced by a big record company.
Yes.
That's,
Yes.
that's Greta Van Fleet.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Exactly.
I probably just ruffled a couple feathers.
Oh, I don't
You
care.
know,
I think they
couldn't
suck,
care
man.
less.
I'd rather listen to Led Zeppelin. Why would I want to listen to that shit? I mean,
Hell
but
yeah.
do you have that 1985 song or no?
No, I have one more clip that you.
Oh, go for it. Go for it. We got one more. I know he's got a docking patch on.
Docking
He had a great fucking vest there. But dude, that guy could play guitar, and he played it like they did back in the '80s, man.
Yep.
You always had that great guitar solo where he just Eddie Van Halen just fucking sat there and did his thing. You knew it was his distinct sound. This guy had a very distinct sound, and my understanding is he's new in the band.
Oh.
Yeah, he was like one of the newest
Really?
members of the band. Yeah, and
Rock
it
and
got
roll.
dude. Again, great band. Another great band. It's
Rock
like,
and roll.
what do you do, right? That was again Last Wish, and then we had up Twisted, who again were so good that I heard a song and said, "Do you have that by any chance recorded?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's not released yet." I'm like, "We need a song for." I've been looking for the right song to open and close this show with. We've been using, from the Warriors, "Can You Dig It" since day one for a
Yep.
while. And we'll still, that'll be a part of our show forever. It's one of those things, it's such a great, just one-liner from an amazing film. But we needed a song.
Right.
Everybody's got a song, and I heard this song, and I'm like, you know what? This is going to be cool. But again, another great band. What do you got?
I have them playing that one live. If you want me to hit that
Oh,
one first.
hell yes. Let's do it. Do it. And this is, what is it? Still Alive, right?
I'm Still
I'm
Alive,
still
yep.
alive. I'm going to get that right one of these days.
All I got is your fallout, and in the end, I'm still alive. Let me hear you guys. He's still alive out there. One more time for Mr. Logan over here. Come on, everybody. It's too late to turn back, and all I got is your fallout. In the end, I'm still
That is our new theme. Dude, I just want to slap the piss out of Logan, man. That kid is such a fucking
You're
prodigy,
so good.
man.
Let me smack
He is
you
such
around
a
little
prodigy. Do you see that kid?
bit. Dude, he's amazing.
Dude, look at. I love this
And
kid,
how old
man.
is he? 20?
I don't know. He's like 12. I think he's 21 or something. I think yeah.
Yeah, I
'cause
think he's 22. I think the singer's 26.
7 or 26.
And the drummer, I think, is 19.
Like 19, yeah. But again, I don't care. That girl is what this band needed up front because we have had them. They were in last year's, and they didn't win.
Right.
And they didn't win because they didn't have that out front. And that's when I saw Logan for the first time. I said, that kid can play, man. Again, writing riffs that you're not hearing anywhere else, and it's strictly his. And he's not beating power chords. He's not, just beating the shit out. He is literally writing some great riffs. And that song, when you hear the outro for tonight, the outro is that guitar riff. And dude, it's stellar. And it was
And the joy on his face
Oh,
while
dude.
he's playing. Dude.
and
he
it's
loves playing.
Sarah destroys that drum set, man. I'm telling you, this band was made
There she
to be.
is.
I'm telling you, dude. I love this band. I love these kids. And again, how do you say, dude? This is the fourth band. Every band is great. How hard is this?
Eleanor, you did a fantastic
Yes,
job.
amazing. And then we get to the last band. Again, we're down a band. Somebody got sick. This band has apparently played upstairs a few times. What do you got? You got another one for them, hon? Oh, we got one more from Twisted. Well, fuck it, let's do
Yeah,
it,
you
man.
told me to have two. baby.
Let's go. I'm sorry, I got so into that song. I forgot we only played one. Here's another one from Twisted, because again, we love them. And again, Logan, man, bro, if you're out there and you're watching, just don't stop doing what you're doing, man, and keep writing exactly what you're
That's
writing.
it.
Because you're really, I'm telling you, that kid's a prodigy. Just like that kid Jackson.
Those are their ages.
Yep.
They come as their ages.
Oh, 18 and 24.
18,
So he is 21. Okay, cool. And she's like, I'm not 27.
Look at that.
Absolutely.
Wait
absolutely.
for the bands for round
All right, let's
two.
go. Let's play another one from these guys.
All right, here we go.
Bass player.
No,
They
no,
don't
dude,
even need a bass player.
What she does on that drum set, man, you don't need it, dude. I love it. But they do have, so they record their own tracks. So they play a backing track, but it's them playing it. It's recorded. And when I tell you, dude, it is phenomenal. And Kayla, dude, this girl, man.
Look at that shot.
Dude, but just her voice, I don't think she realizes how good she is yet. And how good of bandmates that she has found to surround herself with at such a young age. I mean, now her mother, I believe, we heard was a vocal coach, correct? She said, like last week or so when we interviewed
Yeah.
them. It's evident. It is evident. She is hitting the notes that need to be hit for these type of songs. And again, I was like, I don't know, man. I like I said, I was blown away by all these bands, man. And we only had one female singer, and she just you heard her. You just heard her. That was live. I mean, that girl can sing, man. She can really sing. And then, boom. Now let's get to the next band. Then this band comes up, Future Souls, man. This kid blew me away, man. Do we know his name?
Kyle.
Kyle, if you're watching, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? I fucking love everything about you, man. Everything about this kid. I saw him like 3 times after. I just kept looking at him saying, dude, man, I don't know what to say to you. You're
Yeah, he was
so
fantastic.
good, man. You're so much fun to watch. And you give this kind of music, their genre of music, exactly what it needs as a front man. It literally is what it needs. Remember Nitra Nitra, how she just took
Yep.
over the front of the stage?
Yep.
This guy does that, man. He gives you that. And again, another amazing band, man. How do you do this? What do you got, Case? Now, wait a minute, real quick. Future Souls, now, they played upstairs a few times.
Yeah.
Yes, their first show was here.
Yeah.
Was it really?
On one of Elena's like Sunday fun days.
Oh, Elena
Yeah.
does some. She finds them, man. She finds them.
does.
Yeah, and I told Elena, I'm not. Look, I watched this band. I really loved them. I thought they were phenomenal. I'm not a big fan of the name, because if you said that name, I would never think this band. And you're going to see exactly what I mean. Future Souls, and then what they do. That's the only thing I didn't care for. But the band I fucking love, and this front man's great. I don't even know what to say about him. But yeah, I was a little, because when I heard the name, I was not expecting this at all. And then I found out they played through. And again, we get busy, unfortunately. We
Yeah.
can't come to every single event we have. But I feel bad now that I missed these guys, because I would have loved to have seen the progression like we have with Twisted.
Yeah.
Like see the progression of the band and see how far they've come. But let's go ahead, Case, because, God,
Cool,
this
man.
kid was so good, man. Oh, dude! Again, it cut it off right there when he actually started singing, because he does that screamo, but the singing like kind of like a Korn or
Gotcha.
exactly a great name for a band, Korn with a K. You know, I mean, maybe do Future Stars with a R, Roocher Stars. I don't know. Like,
Scooby Doo.
yeah, Scooby Doo. But but Scooby Doo.
What's happened?
Hey, Future Sap soul, but let's go for it. What else you got from him? Because again, this kid's great.
I'm gonna play this little like Mandy and I got two different little angles. It was fun.
Of this
Of Kyle,
band?
yep.
Oh, cool. Let's check it out. Again, we're just saying off while you're watching it, Deftones again. There is such a big feel. You know what I mean for that kind of music. Again, I love these guys, man. They were so fucking good. You got another one of them, Case?
High
I do.
energy.
Oh man, I love these guys, man. I really do. I didn't know you had that thing. That was kind of cool to get in the two angles. That's cool, man. Let's
And
see
meet my
that.
girl Mandy.
Yeah, Mandy's it, man. You guys did good. We got to mention that too. You guys did a great job this weekend. Well, all I can say is, man, Future Soul, whatever they end up calling themselves, if they stick with that name, you got a fan.
Yeah.
'Cause, dude, they were great, man. Dude, he literally put on one hell of a show, man. And again, he can sing. He gets into the screen. He doesn't destroy his voice. He knows how
There
to
is a
do it.
technique to that.
And he knows that technique, and he works it very well, because you can literally, like, some of the notes he was hitting, and then come back to that and get
Oh,
back
yeah.
to that. That's not an easy thing to do.
No, it's definitely a
Yeah,
technique.
yeah. You know who else did it back in the day? Was three. My boys, Ivan and those guys, are friends of ours from Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh, yeah.
They used to do that back in the day. They would rock, and then they would get into that high, falsetto almost with him, and then bam, right back into that freaking just beating the shit out of you again.
My younger sons, man, they're into like falling in reverse and things like
Yep.
that. And yeah, I'm very
lot like that,
familiar
yeah.
with that sound.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. I love it. They were so good, man.
The Devil Wears Prada. That was mine.
Man,
They
it's
were
going
fucking
back a little
awesome.
ways.
Yes.
Yeah, I love
Now that's one I know. That's one I know.
They were great. They had
Yes.
that Reptar album with the Reptar was like it literally looked like that. I had a hoodie like that.
Reptar,
It
baby.
was him, like, I forget
Love my
what city it
Reptar
was,
tattoo.
But yeah.
But so that was it, man. That was the 5 of 6 bands. But I guess, of course, the other one, somebody got sick and they couldn't make it, which I really wish they would have made it because I would have loved to have had one more band because it was fucking absolutely amazing, man. But we are going to move on to a sponsor read and not announce anything yet. Haha. You're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait a little bit longer, people. But because we
Great
have to.
teasing.
So you want to do the upcoming shows?
Sure. Well, we also have these too, if you want.
What is that? I didn't even see that then. I think we just did that with Aspire
Casey,
Magazine,
you
did we
wanna
not?
do the-
Well, it's like a whole thing on it, and then also Wonderback too.
What we did is okay. He mentioned that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Casey
yeah.
just wrote it in.
I
so-
did right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
But all right. Well,
Well, let's
do,
go with this, and then we'll do that one next. Because
do-
let's do
do
with our
the
upcoming
upcoming
shows. This is our upcoming shows, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, July 28th and August 4th, the Twisted Tea Battle of the Bands semifinals held upstairs at Casey Ray's.
Upstairs.
August 4th, we have Holy Mother with Wild Street and opener Twisted. That is
Twisted.
down on the Landis main stage down there. August 17th, also on the main stage, the Twisted Tea Battle of the Bands 2024 finale. You can catch all of these bands at that show. Whichever ones win. I mean, yeah, that'd be cool. August 23rd, Completely Unchained, the Van Halen Experience. August 24th, the Edwards
Van
Twins.
fucking Halen experience.
August 24th, the Edwards Twins, Las Vegas' top celebrity impersonators, their variety show farewell tour. Never
They
see
are
them again.
good.
So come see them.
They are really good.
Yes.
They're really good, man.
I loved them. They were a fantastic time, and they hit a little bit of everything.
Absolutely.
really did.
Absolutely.
And did some really funny, like, pairing combos.
Oh, they
too.
were, dude, they did the
Sonny
thing with the
and
fucking
Cher,
puppet.
man,
Remember the
puppets? Yeah,
Oh,
there
dude,
was a lot.
No,
to it.
dude, they're good.
It was
They're
great.
really,
Oh,
really
dude,
good.
I want
It
to
was
see them.
great.
I actually am thinking about bringing my parents.
They are a
That would be great.
So they're a self-contained show. All right, they put up their curtain, and behind that curtain is all of their get-ups and all of their makeup.
That's
and we don't do
awesome.
lights, we don't do anything. We just
Nothing.
it's all theirs. We just sit back and watch. They go into the curtain, one comes out, they keep coming back and forth. There's all these different characters, guys, girls, whatever. They come out with puppets. They are hilarious, man. And unfortunately, it's their I was really hoping this would be something that we have every year.
Yeah.
But it just
would've been nice.
They're older gentlemen, and they're great gentlemen. They're brothers, and two of the nicest people you'll ever meet, man. Big Trump guys. I love them to death, man. But they're just such good people, and it sucks that we're only going to have them this one time. But you're about to announce the next band, and I want to throw something in there. I want to interject something
Okay.
in that.
All right. August 30th, we have Michael Graves, the former lead vocalist for the Misfits, performing the albums American Psycho and Famous Monsters in their entirety.
In their entirety. And what we did this weekend, you can leave that up, Case, real quick, and we're going to start adding them to it, is like I told all these bands, regardless of whether you make it into this show or not, we're going to give you a shot somewhere. And one of the bands I listened to, which was Smothered Nature, I offered them the opening gig for Michael Graves. And
Killer.
So you're going to get to see Smothered Nature's first opening for a national act with Michael Graves and the Misfits on August 30th. So
Nice.
we're adding them to the bill. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. And I think they're the perfect opening band. I know these albums very well. You know what I mean? I'm a big Misfits fan. And I think they're going to give you something with that bass and something that's going to open that show, get people excited to watch Michael Graves.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Sorry about that, Steve, but I wanted to add that in there.
all good.
That is
You
killer,
at least
man.
let me know this time, which is always good and always appreciated. August 31st, the Street Survivors, the Leonard Skinner Experience. We have them coming back for their second show. September 6th, the Vineland Sings 2 karaoke contest. You can call 856-794-4000, extension 4169 to sign up. Cash prizes of $500, $300, and $200. The competition is limited to 20 contestants, so sign up now.
Sing for cash.
You want me to do the second half, or we?
Yeah, what is that? Do you have that already? Do you have those on, Case? Do you have? Oh shit!
There we go,
There
man.
we go. There
You're
we
a
go.
rock star, man.
Continuing on into September 7th, Seven Bridges. That's seven, a lot of sevens there.
Yeah, it is.
Seven Bridges, the Ultimate Eagles Experience. They are fantastic from Nashville. September 11th, Glenn Hughes celebrating the Burn album with special guest from NASCAR. NASCAR, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
But he
yes.
did trucks, I think. Right?
Yes, he was NASCAR Truck Series.
Yes. Special guest, Chris Lafferty.
And dude, it's Glenn Hughes, man. This is his home away from home. We love him.
I think he's
love him.
He's about to put out a new album, or just put out a new album.
I heard that. Yes.
Hopefully he does a couple songs from that. 'cause,
I hope so.
That would be pretty cool. September 13th, Back in Black, the Ultimate AC/DC Experience
My
for their like
boys.
1000th time here. I think.
Oh, dude, because
I
they're the
can't
fucking
wait.
best.
Can't
At
wait
least
every
they're
time.
5th or 6th.
Dude, they are
Yeah.
the
At
fucking
least.
best, man.
Hey,
They're
they'll
awesome.
get to 100 shows by the time we're all said and
100%.
done, and I feel like they'll still be playing.
And their band
Yeah.
leader Miguel is probably one of the most
Yeah.
stand-up guys you'll ever meet, man.
Miguel will be out there in
Yeah.
one of those motorized wheelchairs with like sparklers on the side of it and shit, and be like, "Yeah, dude, I put lights on my chair."
like a freaking
Yeah.
engine.
Oh yeah, he would do some crazy shit to it. So that guy will be going. September 14th, Adrenalize, the Def Leppard Experience. They are coming back as well. September 20th, also coming back, Strange Magic, the Electric Light Orchestra Experience. They're new, right?
They're new. Yeah.
Yes,
I
I
thought we
can't
just
wait
had
to
them.
see them. No, we haven't had them yet. We had another ELO show. That's what I said. And
We
we've
had
had the-
another and another, and
Yeah.
then now this one, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
there was another ELO.
No,
There's been 3 different
Yes,
versions
there
of
was.
it. Yeah.
I think you guys got to stop smoking crack.
Well, the other one had like 3 different versions of it, so it's
Yeah.
you know that happens. Let's see, September 21st, Surgical
Yeah.
Strike, the Queensryche Experience
With Jackson, another
Jackson and
kid
Alex.
who played upstairs, and we said, this kid's another one of those prodigies. He's literally named after the Jackson guitar. This is his band, Surgical Strike, doing a Queensryche. This is
him
their
and Alex,
second
both
time.
young kids.
That's
man.
right.
They put
That's
it
right.
together, and
Such
you
a
know.
good band.
I'm
man.
Alex
excited.
is funny. He's a very
I really want to see them. I'm a big Queensryche fan,
Dude,
but
they're
all
fantastic.
depends on what their Jeff Tate
He
their
is
front man.
fantastic. He's even got a bald head, so you've got it all
Yeah.
there.
He's dedicated.
But honestly, they blew us away upstairs. They blew us away downstairs.
They're great, man. They're so good.
Jackson and Alex, they have that like '80s Metallica energy between Kirk
Yes.
and Lars.
Yep.
Like when they do that, like run across the stage and
Yeah,
shit like that.
yeah.
The whole time, man.
Awesome.
It's really awesome. So yeah, they're two little, they're two young.
I
metal
will
kids.
say Queensryche is also. I mean, Jeff Latour, their other singer, is pretty good as well. So
Yeah, I've heard as well. But yeah, September 26th, Mike Tramp's White Lion coming.
go one.
Yes, that's a new one we
What a
just announced
weekend that's
recently.
gonna be.
I know, right? And then also on that September 27th, White Snake and Trans-Siberian Orchestra's Joel Hoekstra and Devil City Angels' Brandon Gibbs Campfire Tour with special guests Dylan Cavelli, Lilies of David, and opener D.D. Star.
DD
Yeah,
Star,
baby.
baby. Gonna get back in there. Gonna get back in there.
Dylan,
Dylan's
man.
back in the groove
Hell yeah.
again. He's back in the groove again. And I want to do a little recap. Now, Case, do you have any of the so we also this weekend, I'm gonna make these fuckers wait, man. Because
Oh, wait,
I
hold
wanna
on,
just
hold
comment
on.
on something.
August 4th, there's a time slot open, guys.
Uh-oh. So there is a time slot for round 3 on the 4th for an original band to play at the Twisted Peak. I guess we have a couple bands that they end up coming or whatever. But look, man, hey, that's your loss, man. You know what I mean? You're playing for some money, you're playing for some prizes, but you're also playing for the opportunity to not only open, even if you just show up and play, but the opportunity, the winner, to have their own headlining show here with some other bands.
Awesome.
So yeah, so we're if you're good enough, man, we're going to give you a show. And if we have to co-headline you just so we make sure you bring in enough people that can see everybody, we will. But you're going to get a show.
And to tell
So-
you the truth, I just had a couple bands hit me up looking for some spots. So
Good. Well,
I might
let's
have to
see.
contact
August
Ellen
4th.
and-
Let them know. Let them know. August 4th opened up. Thank you very much, Anna. But we also, this past weekend, on a Saturday night, we had hosted by the City of Vineland and Sheena, who represents the City of Vineland for their outdoor activities and the things they do. She's a wonderful woman. We love her so much. She did her first ever Dancing on the Ave. And man, did we have fun, man. It was a blast. Look at all the people that showed up,
Yeah.
man.
Packed.
We
great.
had Malibu hats, Malibu rum
shit,
giving
I
away
should go get
hats.
mine.
Yeah, look at this, man. I mean, we were literally packed on the street, man. People were having a good time. There's all the Malibu hats.
Yeah.
There's Ann. She used to work for us in the middle there. I mean, we still love her. We just, it's the summer and we don't have any work for people. It's slowed down. But yeah, we had Modelo stuff out there. We had Jameson giveaways. Now there's Sheena right there on the right. Again, she is the lady putting all this stuff together on the app for everyone. And we had a really great night. That's how everybody won stuff. So if you wanted to win a hat, you had to at least get one on the board, on the Jameson. What the hell is that stupid game?
Cornhole.
Cornhole. I always forget the name of that game. I don't know why. I guess it's good.
I am Cornholio.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think of every time, man. I need TP for my bunghole.
Oh, reply.
I need TP for my bunghole. But that was you don't have any video from that case? Just the.
I do. I have four little.
Yeah,
clips.
let's show a couple clips of it because it was a really good time, man. I mean, and people just had and it rained.
It did.
We had
yeah.
rain
Yep.
before, so I feel like we'd have a hell of a lot more people had it not kind of rained a little bit.
Wow.
Made it
Yeah.
kind of nice though. It was
Yeah.
it was a good temperature
Cooled
for,
it off a
for
little
dancing
bit.
on the Ave. you
It
know?
did, but I think it kept a couple people away.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so go for it, Case. Dancing on the avenue, TP for my
second.
bunghole.
Well, guys, we're gonna keep this music going. ¡Qué rico!
That this is going to
Yeah,
happen, or
I think we're gonna do it a little bit more often. Oh, dude, it was great. Well, we got a big
I
food
wanna
truck
come out to
festival
that
coming.
next one.
Well,
That's good.
when is the food truck festival? Case, you know the date on that?
September 8th.
So we're gonna announce more of that later. But we're gonna have a huge beer garden outside.
Nice.
We're gonna have the whole block shut off, the whole street shut off with a bunch of food truck vendors. Also a live band. We're gonna. It's gonna be after this. This is what the city needs. It needs to bring people
Yeah.
together like this, man. And it was a great night. You got another? Oh, she got another video from it.
That
too.
looked
Let's show that real
fantastic.
quick.
¡La bulla para el hombro! ¡La bulla para el hombro! ¡La bulla para el tren!
Apparently, there was a dancing competition that I didn't know about.
you should
Yeah, I would have
enter.
got in. Oh, hell yeah. I'm fucking saucing like a mofo. TP for my bunghole. Yeah, that was my Spanish bunghole, by the way. But, again, Sheena, we love you so much. We had a very long conversation with her today. She loves to talk, and we love her so much. But, again, we have the really cool food truck festival coming up with her as well, and it's going to be freaking banging. We're also talking about she wants to do like a fashion show. She's got a lot of great ideas.
Hell yeah.
And you know
Yeah.
what? She did such a good job. We're so proud of her. And thank you again to the city of Vineland for putting that together for all the people. And again, it was a great night. I feel like we would have even had more people if it wasn't for damn rain. Fucking rain.
It happens.
Yeah, it
But
does.
hey, thank you to all the people that still came out in spite of the rain and had a
It
good time.
does.
so.
It does. And then we also, on Sunday, those of you that know, we have a local, he's now a celebrity who has 2 fingers on his hand filled with Super Bowl rings because he has won the last 2 Super Bowls, one of them beating our Eagles. And that is Pacheco. And we all know Isaiah. Well, his father, Julio, is a pretty damn good DJ.
Yeah, he's great. He's
Yeah,
great.
so he is
and
now.
loves doing it too. Like he's happy.
This was his first weekend. Now we're going to skip next weekend. So every other weekend, Julio Pacheco, so Isaiah Pacheco's father, will be here. This week they were downstairs, but we're going to move them to the upstairs once the Battle of the Bands is done. And yeah, these are the drink specials we had. We had the ape,
$2 PBRs.
the
baby.
ape hanger, yeah, the burnout, Pacheco's lemonade, which sold great. The whiskey throttle, that's another good name. I don't know who came up with that one. But and then of course the $2 PBRs on Draft Man, they were flying out the door. Now look at all that. Now most of it came out with a lot of older bikers. I'm going to say they were most of them were like in their over 45 and up.
You're in that picture down there. In the
Was
corner.
I?
Yeah,
Where am
right,
I at?
Right there in the
oh,
corner.
look at me down there on the right-hand side, talking to the boys out there. Oh, yeah, man, I met a lot of cool dudes, man. We were down there, Steve, me, Casey, and Andy. We're down there checking out bikes,
yeah.
just talking to all the guys. Dude, such a nice night. And these are biker clubs. You know, everybody's like, oh, bikers and bikers
Yeah,
and bikers. And
yeah.
These are great guys, man. They came out, they had a good time, they sat and talked, there was no bullshit. These are really great guys. And again, like Julio said, yeah, well, they're a little bit up in age. They're not like, bikers back in the day. So the next event of his will be not this coming Sunday. It will be the following Sunday, which would be August 4th, from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., and that is outside. The downstairs bar, because upstairs we have the final battle of the bands
And the show
round.
downstairs too,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Oh my God, there's a whole lot going on.
Man, wow,
Yeah,
that's
what
going to
the
be
fuck
packed
were we
that day.
thinking? What the hell were we thinking?
That's the
No, I love it. I love it.
No.
the Wall Street show.
Yeah.
That's the Battle of the
Yes.
Bands and the biker party all at one
Yes.
time.
Yeah, that's gonna
Man,
be fun.
you guys are going to be
the hell were we
jumping.
thinking?
A lot of
man?
music, baby.
the hell?
A lot of
Jumping, baby.
music.
The good thing is all the motorcycles kind of go right there. They all park on that side. We even had some across the street, but it's going to be a lot of fun,
Hey,
man.
dude, burnouts, they only make the noise better. you know?
Yeah, exactly. And look, they weren't crazy. Now I will say, when they left, they all had to go.
of course.
But it was a lot of fun, man. Again, thank you to Isaiah Pacheco, the friggin' amazing running back for the Kansas City Chiefs and local guy, his amazing father, Julio. I'm telling you, man, you got a talented son, but Julio, you're talented in your own way, brother. He really was. He's a great
They put
DJ,
on a great
man.
party, man. I'll tell you what. They
He
put
Dude,
on
I
really
got to get
does.
out. I definitely got to get out.
Pacheco Unlimited.
Pacheco, yeah, that's what he's called. Pacheco Unlimited is the name of his DJ thing, and he was great, man.
Oh, yes.
He was absolutely phenomenal.
Now, that was a great weekend. There was a lot of
Yes.
like different stuff, that we haven't really done before, and all of it
Yeah.
turned out well.
That's right, yeah, it looked like it was well
the Battle of the
attended.
Bands, we did it last year, but this was the first time doing it upstairs. It was great. I
Yes.
think people really liked it up there. It really fit the vibe.
That was going to be my next question is, compared to last year's Battle of the Bands, what were your thoughts on the transition this year?
Oh, so much better. So much better. Having the bands up here, because you're putting them in a situation where you can kind of see what they're going to be able to do on the big stage. And knowing that, when we open the stage up, this is going to be a great band on stage. One of those things. You're also you're not overdoing it right out of the gate. Because again, we have lights, we have like I said, we're the
Yeah.
mini sphere. We have video on the walls, we have video all over the place. We have amazing lighting. We have freaking top-notch sound. We just put in a new soundboard. Our sound is even better now than it was before, and everybody said how good the sound was.
Hell yeah, baby.
So it's just getting better here all the time. So now you're giving them the opportunity to go from that, which was cool, and all the people that came out to see them to go, all right, well, that was fun. You got to come see them now. Because this is like a stadium show. They are getting full-out surround video, everything. We're going to have them, the winners, we're going to make sure we get their music up front so we can literally program everything to their music, their style, put their logo up, bring everything to life.
And I want to see these guys, these winners, when we do the finale on August 7th. I want to see stage outfits. I want to see.
Oh, yeah, you gotta have a
I want to
stage
see
presence,
the whole look. I want to see a different look. I want to see. Yeah,
like
dude,
like
I'm
like
excited.
Dylan, our DD star here from his band Zenora, and he was in it last year with Chuck Thomas, the
Yep.
band Chuck Thomas.
Yep.
And they did really well, but he lives rock and roll. I mean, what he wears on stage screams rock and roll. It's not saying, oh, what's my coolest little outfit I can wear? Come out and again, Nitro Nitra. Nobody wears anything close
Right?
to what
No,
she wears.
no.
I mean, but that sells her, man, and people love that about her. She is a character in herself that everyone loves, and that's why I think we love Nitra so much too. So, but we are going to drum roll our way into boom the next read for Casey Ray's, the upstairs at
I'm
Casey
happy
Ray's.
Gotcha.
I know you well enough to not
I
have
knew that was
clicked
coming.
that
Gotcha.
freaking button because I had
Yeah.
my cursor on. I was like, you know what?
Yeah, you need to hover over that. You need a confirmation button.
Yeah,
you need are
literally.
you sure
Yes.
you want to
It's like
show
top
this
secret.
live on the air?
I almost didn't even upload it before, until it was time. I was so nervous to hit it.
Drum roll to
Yes.
the
Fat
read.
finger.
We've
Our
actually
Casey
gotten all
Ray's-
our reads in this week.
Yes.
Well, hey, look at that. It's so Casey Ray's and our upstairs at Casey Ray's this week. The Tuesday, Comedy Roost and karaoke. Jimmy Graham's Comedy Roost sign-ups start at 6. The show starts at 7. And then karaoke with DJ Paul from 8 to 11:30 p.m. There is no entry fee. Actually, that is 7:30. It usually ends up being about 8. So
Dude, what is that?
It
Starfish
all
is
works
so
out.
kick-ass.
He's rocking.
That
man.
fucker is
rocking.
I
rocking
liked
out,
him.
man.
where'd they get such a small guitar?
I don't know.
Or
but that
such a
dude's
big
rocking.
starfish?
He's the new entrant into the Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, it's a chocolate starfish.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, oh.
That's like
Failure,
a
hope you're listening.
man.
caramel starfish right there.
yeah, yeah.
Wednesday,
Little
Open Mic
tan.
Dynamite from 8 p.m. to
Bleached.
11 p.m. Hosted by Donnie Rocket and Dee Dee Star. No entry fee. All talents and genres of music are welcome.
I believe SAP, real quick, SAP, they come out apparently to our Wednesday nights a lot, and they play upstairs, which is really cool.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Again, another way to really get seen and get yourself, and a great place to practice.
Yeah.
Because you're practicing on that stage in front of people, and other musicians that are judging your ass.
True.
So that's true.
True. Thursday night, ladies' night, every Thursday from 6 p.m. Till the party stops. R&B mix vibe, live DJ entry. Ladies are free from 6 to 7 p.m. Then it is a $10 entry. Gentlemen, I believe it's just 15 all the way through now.
Those
correct?
cocktail towers were
so,
banging. Have you seen
dudes,
those?
$15. Special ladies' night margarita flights are now available. Also, our cocktail towers, the Bay Breeze, the Blue Lagoon, and the Margarita. Those are available all weekend long upstairs.
Blue Lagoon. Do you ever see that movie?
Yes.
Yeah, with what was her
Brooke
name?
Shields. Oh my
Brooke
God,
Brooke
Shields.
Shields,
That's
yep.
right, Brooke
Yep.
Shields.
And let's see, Friday, Twisted Tea Fridays. Oh,
That is not Twisted Tea, but that is there's Twisted Tea.
Twisted Tea Fridays, music, old school R&B and soul, keeping it twisted with something new every Friday from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. There's a $10 entry fee with $4 Twisted Tea drafts, summer drink specials, rum buckets, and cocktail towers available.
And this Friday is the music.
Oh yes,
yes.
that's right. We have the music. So this Friday is not Twisted Tea. Well, it's Twisted Tea Friday, but presenting the music which is our soul R&B band. Man, they're
Yes.
so good.
Yes.
They are so
I thought I
good.
read that. Did I read that? Did I not read
I
that?
think you did, but I had the wrong.
I was
thing
gonna
up,
say,
so,
I'm like
I
Ron
think you
Burgundy.
you
I read
it
whatever's
right,
on the
but
paper in
yeah,
front of me.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, you shouldn't have said
I
that.
If
put a
I
little
don't say
blender in
it. Well, there's a couple that I'm spicing up here. So from $4 Twisted Tea draft, summer drink specials, rum buckets, and cocktail towers are available. Saturday, La Noche Latina, Latin night with
Noche.
DJ Real Deal from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Packed
There's
this
a
weekend.
$10
Packed.
entry fee. Yes, and that was, what the hell was his name? Dennis Vasquez was the DJ this weekend, and he was great. It was a fantastic time. Sunday, not this Sunday, so we'll
wasn't
skip
sure
that
yet when I
one.
wrote
But
the
this
notes.
Sunday, upstairs at Casey Ray's, again, is our second round of the Twisted Tea Battle of the Bands.
Battle of the Bands, man.
Cocktail towers are available Thursday to Sunday for table service. Try the Blue Lagoon, Bay Breeze, and Margarita Towers. Our blood drive every third Thursday, next on August 15th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. This is a double drive for the month of August. You can find more information, including where to sign up, at thelandistheater.com under the American Red Cross tab or www.thelandistheater.com/Red Cross.
Can we go back to that slide for 1 second there? Because this is so the August 15th. You notice it says 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. because we're doing a double blood drive. The Red Cross had contacted us and they said after the summers, there's a lot of people out having summer activities and they get really low on blood. So they asked if we could do a double blood drive. So
Gotcha.
that starts at 8 a.m. So I really look. It's very imperative. I'm AB positive. I give as much as I can because I have a rare blood type. Give blood. You go on the Red Cross website. You can sign up there. You come here between 8 a.m. and whatever the closing time was on that.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. and give some blood, and it could save your life.
Oh, yeah.
I
And,
mean, you never know where tomorrow
Can
is
get
going
it
to
back.
take you.
Like
and
recycles.
yeah,
Yes.
and they do the Power Red.
Yes, whatever the
Like,
hell that is.
quick-
Doo-doo power
No,
red.
yeah.
Powerade,
Yeah,
Power
they do
Red,
the Power Red.
where they suck out
Yeah.
more stuff from you.
No, they put it back in. Like they take what they
Oh.
need and they put back in whatever. Like
Wait,
they
wait,
didn't
wait. Go,
use, yeah.
rewind. They take what?
It gets you
They like
high.
take
no.
certain cells out and put them back in. Don't, I'm not gonna sound. I'm gonna sound like an idiot if someone knows what they're talking
I
about.
Wait.
think the plasma,
But, like,
right?
yeah,
They
like-
pull out the plasma
And they put back in like they like
put back all the
yeah.
shit.
Well, I know you can give
So,
like
like, you recover
platelets,
quicker.
but this
that's,
is different.
That's what I think.
I think
it's
this-
like all of that together.
You recover quicker, but you have
Yeah.
to wait longer to donate again, which is weird to me.
because you take a lot more.
Yeah. but it helps like your body. Yeah, I guess
Hell yeah.
it's cool.
That's weird, man.
The lady
I'm
kind of
just gonna
explained
get
it to
blood.
me the other time.
I'm
but
just
I-
gonna get blood. I'm going
Now
to
think about it.
Yeah,
Take my
man.
blood, just get it out.
Look,
I don't want it
the-
back.
my point is, you
Take
took
it,
that
take
shit
it.
from me. Just keep it. Don't
Keep
give it back.
I don't want it.
Give that to somebody that
Again,
needs
that,
it.
that recycled blood, you know? That's,
Yeah, I'm good. You keep it.
you
Give
go.
it to who needs it. I'm not going to recycle that
I
shit.
changed that oil. I'm
Hell
good.
no. That's weird, man. That is weird.
That's like the oil vacuum.
So we
Yeah.
get it all.
So
you know?
I'm going to give this one to CT because he is our band guy. You want to just give a rundown of the bands for next Sunday? So that is 7/28. 7/28.
Oh,
Just
gotcha.
that. Yeah, just that top one.
All right, guys.
Casey, you got that.
I didn't want you to read anything in
yeah,
green there.
And look how fucking cool some of the logos are this
Yeah.
year, man. Go for it. So this is round 2.
So Sunday, July 28th, 2 to 2:25, we got second half comeback from 2:40 to
What's that?
3:05.
Wait. What happened?
Just skip the time. Skip the
Oh,
time.
okay, gotcha.
Oh yeah, skip the time.
Then we got Bella. I'm going to butcher this name. Iorano Band. Bella Iorano Band.
That sounds about right.
The Goodbyes, Shadow Station, Dark Fly, and Grandeur.
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 Wait a minute.
But
Wait
it
a
says
minute.
the good boom.
The goodbyes or grandeur?
There's something completely different on the screen.
Yeah, we have Shadow Station up there. We have Grandeur. We have second half comeback, the Goodbyes, and Darkfly. Elena, if you were watching, can you make sure that is the right bands that we have for these?
I think that's correct. They're just in a
Yeah.
different order.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Sorry, guys.
We're cavemen here, Casey. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shadow
'Cause
Station,
look,
Dark Fly.
Case, look, he's looking across, and they're not, and it's like not working.
I was reading here, and it didn't match up on screen. Grandeur,
The
second
logos
half
have to fit a
comeback.
certain way.
Yeah.
They
The
only
Bella
fit.
Iorano Band and the Goodbyes.
The Goodbyes. Again, look at the dude. I don't know who Grandeur is yet, but that is a cool logo. That is literally a praying mantis eating something.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Look at that. Look
And
at
I
that.
don't know what that is, but that is
Man bear pig.
man bear pig.
I will say, I do know Shadow Station a little bit different than what you guys had this past week, a little jammy. So
Oh, we love jam
we're
bands.
really cool.
We're big
really
fans
cool.
of jam bands. We're big
Hello.
fans of jam bands. Big fans of jam bands.
fans.
All right, so let's get into this, which would be the fact that you can tune in live at the Landis every Tuesday, 7 p.m. live on
Yes.
Facebook. We are live on X, formerly Twitter, and YouTube.
Not X
Now
anymore.
streaming on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, or Apple Podcast, whatever the hell that is for Apple, but also on YouTube Podcast. So you can listen to this show. You can listen to all the shows that we've had before. And we are how many shows in now? We've been doing this for a long time.
Man. Over
Yeah.
8.
Oh, excellent, excellent. How
4
many?
more shows, it'll be a year.
Yeah, we're going on a year of this, man. It's crazy. So you can listen to all these shows. And Steve is telling me again, we were having some issues with last week with getting
No,
on.
they make you pay now.
on
Those
Twitter.
bastards.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to
Yeah.
talk to them because I am this far from getting paid from Twitter because I tweet so fucking much. So
Yeah. Yeah,
I
you
got-
have to have a premium account.
yeah, I
now
have
to go
5 million. Well, I do have a premium account. I have 5 million like
I think
impressions.
that I really
For the
think that
Landers.
Twitter changed its name from Twitter to formerly Twitter, now X. I think that's the whole
Yeah.
name is formerly
well, it's,
Twitter,
yeah, it's
now
kind of like
X.
Prince. It
Because
just-
every
they
time
went to
you
a
say
symbol.
that,
They went to a symbol.
Look, I'm sorry. You know, you can change the name all you want. I'm still calling it tweeting.
Well, you know what's funny is Elon
That's
even
it.
said that.
are
Elon
you
even,
Xing?
Elon put up like a little thing, and he was like, "Do you still call it Twitter or do you call it tweeting?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, we call it tweeting." Because what do you got? I X'd. I just put I
I'm
X'd,
zeeting.
I X'd something. You know, it's
That's what
stupid.
they tried to say in the beginning.
He's a
Zeeting.
crackhead.
But to tell
But I
you the
like the
truth,
guy.
this wasn't the first thing that he called X. He had so many other
No,
things
SpaceX. That's his
that
thing.
he called X.
Yeah, that's his thing. Yep.
So, like,
His kid's name is X.
don't
Yeah,
Zasher
name
or
things.
whatever.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay.
yeah, that's okay. Hey, man, some
You're
people like
human,
X, man. No, SpaceX is fucking amazing. I don't know if you watch some of those videos.
Oh, dude, it's
But dude,
really
the stuff
cool.
they're doing, they're talking about going to Mars, bro. I was like, I want to get off this fucking rock. I said, dude, I'll do the show once a week from Mars. I'm cool.
That'd be
I'm cool.
sweet.
I'll
You could be
follow
on
you.
Mars, our live Mars correspondent.
Yes, there's some shit going on this planet right now where I'm like,
Oh, dude, I'm ready.
And here today on Mars, another boring one.
I
Come to
saw-
find out there are no
I saw
Martians.
a meme today that basically said it was in a bookstore and it said all of our science fiction and fantasy books have now been moved to current affairs.
All of our post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, post-apocalyptic books
Pretty much.
are now in the current affairs section.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But no, I'm not going to go to Mars. Fuck that.
Take
man.
me to Mars.
I couldn't hold my breath that long.
The first thing Ray ever bought me was a
I hope they have that
How
figured
to
out by
Survive
then.
the Apocalypse.
Yes,
Book.
because it's coming.
remember that.
And guess what? I will survive. Twist it. All right. We've waited long enough to hear about what's coming up in October at the Landis Theater. No, we're just fucking with you. But
So
so
we got to do our sponsors for the Battle of the Bands. I don't think we've.
yeah, I kind
we
of threw
did.
them out when I read
Did
that in the beginning. Yeah, but again, well real quick, if we just want to thank them one more time before we get into it, Stephen.
Yes, presented by the RK Auto Group of Vineland. RK does it right. Chevrolet, Subaru, and Kia. For more information, go to rkautogroup.com. Thank you also to RAP Performance Custom Apparel, Corvaluzzo and Torrisi Trucking, Elena Brokus Productions, and Michael Kelly Guitars for
And-
keeping live music alive.
And RAP will be doing our T-shirts for the Battle of the Bands. They have been
Yes.
ordered, and they will be coming soon.
They were
That's
fantastic last year.
There's last year's shirts. Look at you guys, man. You,
Look at me. Am I wearing those shorts?
You rock stars,
Different pair
man.
of shorts. Different.
Rock stars.
Close. No, same pair of shorts.
So I will go. I don't know where I'm lost in these. There's so many pages here, man. There's so many pages.
Page 2.
Page 2 in green.
Yeah.
It's hard to read.
Round 3, Sunday, 8:24. 24.
Yeah. So I think what we're going to do is, so what we're doing is we're choosing 2 people to go on, 2 bands that go on, and an alternate. And again, I will tell you, for the bands that don't go on, and even the alternate, again, the alternate is basically like last year. We had somebody get sick, and their band couldn't make it, so that's our alternate. So we'll have an alternate from each week, and then what we'll do in that final week is name our top 3 alternates. Because there's still another 2 weeks before and God knows what could happen. Somebody might need that blood that they didn't give. You know.
Yep.
Let's not hope that doesn't happen. But so we're going to have an alternate, and I think we should go with the alternate first, and let everyone know who they are, since they are the alternate. What's that?
I don't have it set up like that.
Well, we should do that. I don't think we should announce the alternate after you announce the
I
winners.
have it all in one thing.
Okay,
showed
just
it to
like
you
when you go to like Miss America, they go, the runner-up is, they don't say, and the winner is. Yep. But anyway, so we'll just give the alternate, and then you can do whatever you have there. But so our alternate for this round of Battle of the Bands is, again, not a fan of the name, but love the band, Future Soul.
Good job, guys.
Future Souls. You guys, look, Kyle, man, you were so good, man. We really, it was tough. It was tough. There was a lot of good bands, and Future Souls. We really liked you guys, man. We thought your stage presence was there. Kyle has the ability to hit those notes and come back to it. Very diverse band, in the fact that it was like, dude, you looked, and another great guitar players. Amazing. There was one song where Kyle actually left the stage, and the one guy came to the front and just started the song off with a great guitar
Good
riff,
stuff,
man.
man.
So much fun. Such a great band. But
Good
you are our number one. So you are our first runner-up is Future Souls. I think that's a Miss America way to do it. And then winners. Let's announce the winners. Boom, boom. Okay, so there it is. The alternate is Future Souls. Casey, you just put that together that fast? You were fucking amazing, man. Dude, she is great. She really is great. She is great. I fucked it up for her, and she fixed it right there. So that is our alternate. Thank you again, guys. We love you guys. And you will be opening, as long as you're available, we will give you a show to open up this year. You're 100% will be opening a show somewhere this year if you don't end up in the Battle of Bands as an alternate. So let's go with, I think it's obvious to everyone that we booked this band for a show as soon as they got done playing on the stage to open for Michael Graves, and that is Smothered Nature. Again,
Nature, baby.
here's a band that got up there with 3 great singers, harmonies. When one would sing, the other one could sing just as good. Amazing guitar riffs, amazing drummer that really tore it apart. And Bobby on bass. I have seen Bobby on the fucking acoustic guitar for 3 or 4 years now. I have never seen that man pick up a bass, and he destroyed it.
I think he usst to play tuba.
I think you're
there's-
right.
I'm pretty sure it
I
was
think he
tuba that
did.
he used to play.
Or he
so
played with his
He's
tuba.
got those bass lines.
He did something with the tuba. Hey, if you're out there, Bobby, you can respond to that tuba thing. And we don't know what you did with the tuba, but we'd like to think you actually played that tuba.
Just don't
Hell
shit,
yeah.
man.
They are right. They are. So I really, no, I honestly, when we went back and forth, because this was
Yeah.
a tough one, man.
This was tough.
It was tough. And Smothered Nature really did a great job, man. Again, they've only had like, what, two, 3 shows or something like that? They haven't been together, but they gave us something we felt in the vocals that we didn't see from any other band, and that was really a good array of sound. And one like the one I don't know the one guy's name that's singing with Bob, but he was a great guitar player, man, amazing. The kid was great, had a great voice. He would sing, and Bobby would sing, the drummer Alex would sing. So you had, and then at one point they all sang together. Then when they did that, the Queens of Stone Age, you're like, oh man, they killed that.
Yeah.
Definitely deserving of being in the Twisted Tea Battle of the Bands in 2024.
yeah.
Definitely deserving of being.
And it could be our new young version of Whiskey Grain.
Yeah.
I literally
Yeah,
said
yep,
that in
yep,
the show. I wanted
yep,
to do a show
yeah.
with them.
Mark, that's it. Mark Myers. Thank you so much for.
There it is. Yes.
It was his starting
Knew it.
instrument. That's what we all call it, Bobby.
knew it.
The starting instrument.
Yes.
So you're going to get to see these guys August 17th at the Battle of the Bands finale, but you'll also be able to see them on the 30th opening up for Michael Graves of the Misfits, which is going to be
Hell
great.
yeah.
Again, now they're going to have a lot of competition because I'm going to tell you right now, the other band they're up against is another great band. And again, we had some great bands. Sapped was amazing. Last Wish was amazing. And Twisted was all amazing. So it took down to these final 3, and we really looked at these 3, and we went back and forth, and we had to go with Twisted. We had to. There was no doubt. Those vocals that she put out were.
She's got an amazing voice.
And let me tell you something. This is something that people understand. So one thing I'll tell Twisted, and I'll tell some of the other bands out there is be careful, because you're a young band. You're trying to get together. You don't want to do too much too soon. You don't in-ear rigs, and I'm trying to do this, and we got our own fucking Learjet next week. You're not there yet. You're not there yet. But what happened was her in-ears didn't work. She sounded that good, and she couldn't even hear herself.
Yeah, she was asking to turn
yeah.
it up, and I was like, "Girl, you sound pretty damn good."
Yeah,
so
she
I'm
didn't
gonna
need
not
it,
really
but she doesn't know that.
too much. Yeah.
That's how good her vocals were.
She was
and
spot on.
again, with that kid on guitar and Sarah Logan, again a prodigy, and you got Sarah on drums. She's just amazing back there. But Logan, man, I love this kid. I love what he's doing with his music. I love what he's writing. These 3, just like the other 3, these are just amazing bands, man.
I think we like power trios here.
Yes, I think we do.
Whiskey Green,
Yeah.
4130,
Yeah.
Age of War.
Twisted, Age
Rush.
of War. Shit.
Rush, we
Wishbone
do.
Ash.
It's the
Wishbone Ash.
power of 3. Look, if you are coming with a band for the
With the
next couple
power of
weeks,
3.
just bring 3 people.
Just 3.
Just bring
Trim
3
it down.
people.
You're
Pick one
almost.
out.
You're
Just bring
guaranteed.
3 people.
That's it.
But listen, for Sapped and Last Wish, you guys, I really hope I hope you understand. It was very tough. Everyone was great. It was very tough. We watched these videos over and over. But I do want to offer both of those bands an opening show to open up for some bands this year at the Landis, where they'll be able to get a big stage and really perform and do a great job. But again, our winners of round 1 are Twisted and Smothered Nature. Congratulations. And our alternate is Future Souls.
Hell of a first round. I'll tell
Congrats,
you.
It was
guys.
tough, man, because it sucks. Because
We really
again,
stacked that first round.
Sapped. I don't know what that second song is they played, but I fucking love that song. And then the Bean Salad song was so much fun to watch. You know what I mean? And then you go to Last Wish, and the Last Wish guys had that 1985 song, which blew me away. Dude, it's so fucking hard.
It's tough.
And for
It's
me, with my Lamb's hat on, to remember the shit you did is pretty good. Because I forget. I do a lot. I had 5 meetings today. I do a lot in a day. And then doing this at night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then my puppy dog literally ripped her toenail off
Oh my
today.
God, it was so crazy.
Bless her heart, man. So I had that to deal with. It's just a lot going on in a day, but I remembered. I remembered.
You're the man,
you remember
Ray.
that from Sesame Street? I remembered a pat of butter, a
yeah, yeah.
gallon of milk, and all that shit.
I
remember.
Going back in time. But again,
I
Twisted and Smothered Nature, congratulations. Joe Morrison, who is tuning in right now, will be one of your judges, so you better get your shit together. But again, I'll say this again, Twisted, they came, again, they're don't be too big too fast. Don't be too big too fast.
Yeah.
In-ears are great. Yeah, whoever, Miley Cyrus, whoever's using it. Yeah, but it doesn't work in a lot of venues as well as you think it does. I mean, we have big stars that come here and they don't use in-ears because they know that this is playing to the, you know what I mean?
It's and
Yeah,
you know,
it's
again,
tough.
when they come and do their own show,
Yeah.
it'll be a lot easier
Yeah,
to,
exactly,
to do that
'cause you
stuff.
can-
But with a 15-minute changeover and no sound check,
It's a
little
tough thing. It's a tough thing,
Yeah,
especially when you have
yeah.
backing tracks and stuff like that. It's just tough. And you
Draw.
gotta, yeah, but
It's-
you got to know you're going into situations where you're doing very well. You're going to go into other clubs and venues to play, and they're not ready for backing tracks and in ears and all this stuff. So you got to be careful.
Yep.
Especially starting out, you got to be able to be very flexible, and again, bring it when you bring it. And then same with Smothered Nature. I mean, I love these guys. I thought they had another great stage presence. And I will tell you, the 3 bands that we had picked were the 3 that had the
yes,
best stage presence.
Yep.
That
Yep.
when I looked at them and I knew that I'm going to spread these guys around. How big is our stage?
44 feet wide,
44 feet. You just played on what? 12 foot?
16.
16.
Wow.
Yeah, so you just went
That's
from a 16-foot
triple.
stage to a 40-foot. Dude, with all the bells and whistles, we got to make sure that these bands are going to be able to fill that stage and give us a show.
Yeah.
And I think, and again, 3-piece bands that really were moving, they were doing their thing and owning that stage. And again, I wish it was easier. The problem is when you get to that final, dude, 6 bands is a lot of changeover.
Oh yeah. Oh
You know what
yeah.
I mean? I wish we could have done more because, but again, for Sapt and a Last Wish, I hope you guys understand how good you did and that you will 100% be getting a call from Elena. And we're going to work with Elena for this too. She's going to be helping us book a lot of these bands that are going to be opening up. I'm starting to book. I literally was on the phone today with some talent buyers or talent sellers. I'm sorry, in New York and L.A. Talking about bringing in some really big acts.
Nice.
Because we're going to try this year for each month to have a good national act, and 3 months out of the year have a national act and a very big act.
Nice.
Right? And then fill it in, of course, with all the people that we love and all these great talented bands that we've been seeing that GNR has been bringing us, and Kathy books as well, and of course give Elena that lead to book the opening bands for most of them. National acts, it's tough because we might love you,
Approved, yeah.
yeah, but we got to get you approved. Some of them don't give a shit. They're like, I don't give a fuck what you put
Yeah.
up there as long as you know it works.
They're
But-
happy you got somebody.
yeah, but
Yeah.
for some bands, they're like, well, we really want to hear them and hear. But so it is that. But again,
Get
thank
very
you,
particular.
thank you so much to all the bands that came out, man. It was a wild ride this weekend, man. It really was. It was a lot of fun, a lot of great bands. Congratulations to Twisted and Smothered Nature, again, and Future Souls for an alternate. And it sucks. I hate to say that Sapt and Last Wish. I wish they were in. I really wish somehow that those bands were in maybe, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know what we have next week. They might,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if they didn't go up that first, there was some good bands, man.
There's some good bands.
Good bands.
next
And
week,
it's
there's
always-
definitely some good bands on the third week as well that I'm looking at. This is quite the lineup she
Yes.
put together. So it's gonna be
Yeah.
tough all the way through.
Is there, Casey, by any chance, if we don't have it, we could put it up later? Or if Sapt is listening and or Last Wish, if any of you guys are still tuned in, I hope you didn't tune out because you didn't make it. But if you could just really quick send us a message and give us like how people can get a hold of your music and like where they can find you and what they look up for, especially Sapt. Because again, I don't remember the name of that second song they played, but I loved it. And the Bean Salad song was great. It brought me back to, like I said, like 80s punk rock, But that second song was so good, man. It was just so good. I wish they had a bigger stage presence. Because that was one of the
Yeah.
things about Sapt that we kind of went back and forth about was, all right, but they didn't move. I mean, they didn't go around. They didn't really like try to, they kind of just stayed in their spots and they did their thing, Last Wish was kind of the same way. They kind of stayed. The guitar player, every once in a while, they come together, and the singer was all over the place. He was great, man. He was killing it. He had the shirt. He was all over the stage. But Sapt, I really loved, and I think the only reason Sapt didn't get one of those spots was they didn't move much on stage.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was probably the only thing I saw because they were great. They're
Yeah,
great.
it's
They
like you
were
said,
great.
it's a big.
So there's Sap's Instagram.
It's a big part of the judging.
Sapband2, Instagram.com, Sapband2. So go check those guys out. Check their music out. Again, keep an eye on this upcoming season here at the Landis Theater because they will hopefully take an opening gig for us. I hope, it sucks because you never know, if your band didn't make it into the, you think, but you don't suck. You were great, and we're offering you another gig. So, and, it gets, you get paid. It's not a big
Hey,
pay.
man, at the very end, we got to let all but one of these bands down.
Yeah, that's
so.
true. Well, we don't have to do that at the end. We're going to give that to some judges that we don't care,
Yep.
because people can hate them. And we'll definitely give you their addresses and things of that nature because we're good on that. So, but
Joe Morrison, he works on the side of the road.
yeah,
Yeah, it's Joe's fault.
he's a fucking troll. He lives under a bridge.
Joe's fault.
You can find him somewhere on the side of the road.
Did you
Love
find
you,
anything
Joe.
on Last Wish, hon? And then we have Last Wish, which was, again, they were fantastic. Thank you guys for coming out. And again, these bands gave us cards. They gave us, I believe Last Wish even gave us a card with a QR code on the back, which I wish I would have, it's in my office. I don't have it here. Or I would give it to Casey to bring them up. But
Yeah, it was great. We had people going around introducing themselves, all this kind of stuff. So, there we go. Perfect.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. So Linktree, the Last Wish band.
Love
so
a
go-
Linktree.
Yeah, Linktree. So has it got a dot in it like that? Has anybody
Yes.
noticed
Yep.
that?
Yep.
So linktr.ee/Last Wish Band. Guys, you guys were great, man. And I cannot wait to see who we get you. I already kind of got an idea who they're going to open up for. So, unfortunately, I would have loved them to open up for the Van Halen band, but we already kind of got them booked. So you're going to open up
I'm
next year
wondering if
for
we're
Van.
on the same wave.
Yes,
I'm waiting
yes.
to talk.
Yeah, so but maybe next year. I might even talk to Van Halen band. Maybe we throw them in this year. What's the date on that Van Halen act?
August 23rd.
August 23rd. It's so close though. Last Wish. If you guys are available August 23rd, let me know. If you are, we're going to throw you in front of the Van Halen band, because I think you guys could find some fans there, and I think they're ready to open up. I think they're 100% ready to take the big stage. So if you guys are open for, if not, we'll definitely put you on next year. But if you're open for that August 23rd slot, let us know. You let us know now. Call your guys real quick. Say you're available. If you are, we will put you right in front of, just like we did with Smother Nature. After I listened to them, I said, you know what? I needed somebody from Michael Graves. They're the band.
Yeah.
They're 100% the band that could open up. So, yeah, Last Wish was great, Dawn, man. They were phenomenal, man. Well, Last Wish, man. If you, like I said, if you're listening, let us know, man. If you can do an August 23rd show and you want to open up for what's the name of that Van Halen band?
Completely unchanged.
Completely Unchained, and they're fucking good, dude. Now I have yet to see them live, but I've seen the videos, and you can tell it's straight up the sound. It's not like nobody's fucked with the sound. They're good. It's gonna be a good Van Halen band.
So are
man.
you a David Lee Roth or a Sammy Hagar?
I'm both, to be honest with you,
Yeah, I'm
because I grew up with David
their
Lee
way
Roth, but then like when I got in the military in the Army, that's when Sammy came out, in the '80s, and all of a sudden it was different band though.
Completely.
It was such a they were great, Bruce, but it was such a different
Completely.
sound between.
Completely.
You know what I mean?
But I don't
I
know
think-
how people
I
like
think-
one and not the other. To be
I
honest.
think
I like
Eddie,
them both.
Eddie said at one point where David Lee
All right, Last Wish. Well, you know what? We're gonna get with Elena. We're gonna see if we can book you guys. I think it's good. It's just gonna be a great show, man. And again, you guys didn't take this and Sap. We're looking for a show for you too, man, as well. Not you too, but for you as well. Yes.
But as far as I believe Eddie Van Halen said at one point that David Lee Roth was more the party side of Van Halen, whereas Sammy Hagar was almost like the music they did was almost like family.
Like
type
dad
stuff.
shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
retirement.
Dad bod rock.
Yeah.
Dad bod rock.
Dad Bod Rock, man.
drive 55.
Dad Bod Rock.
Yeah.
That was great, man. No, again, congratulations to our winners. So yes, Last Wish. If you can open up for Completely Unchanged, Sapped, we're going to find something for you guys as well. Twisted is actually already opening up for someone, and Future Souls. I got to find the right band for you, but I have something that Bruce, who's been watching, and I have talked about a couple of tribute acts that I think they will. Oh, Joe's seen them. They're great, Joe. I can't wait, man. And Joe, wait till you see this Last Wish band, man, as an opener. They're fucking great, man. They're so good, and they're perfect for this. But I got a band for Last Wish, I think, but I'm going to talk to Bruce about that and see if we can get them to open.
You mean
these
for,
guys. Future Souls?
Future
Future Souls.
Souls.
I'm sorry, Future Souls. But I don't know if we got to talk about booking them and see who we can book them with. But if we can, I think that's a good band. So
Yeah.
it is. So do we have we have any more reads that we have?
And I think we did them all.
Yes.
I think we got them all here.
Yeah, so if you want to go through this Twisted Tea Battle of the Bands one more time, so everyone knows, look, if you didn't get out to Casey Ray's this weekend, I'm telling you, you missed some great bands. You
Yes.
really did, man. If you're local, if you got to drive, just come, bring your ass. Because, dude, you're getting some great music. It's $5.
It's $5. It's on a
$5.
Sunday.
Yeah.
In the middle of the day. It's not too late.
Yeah,
or
it's not
anything,
late
you
at
know?
night.
We
You
didn't
come
start
out-
this shit at 8 p.m.
Yeah, come out, enjoy
smart.
yourself, enjoy some great music.
Have some twisted tea.
Twisted tea, baby.
Yeah, tweez are flowing. And we got those cool yellow cups.
Yeah, they even gave us cups.
tweez.
Yeah, and we'll have some
Oh, there's
giveaways.
one
Yeah,
right
bring it
there.
on over.
We'll have
Come
some
on.
giveaways this
Bring it
Sunday.
here.
Get in there, Tiff.
Bring it here.
Tiffany's
Tiff-
here.
Tiff's cameo.
She is our
Tiff's arm.
Tiffany is
Her
our
arm was
our-
in the shot. Your
our
arm?
bar
Oh,
man.
no.
and now
it's
she just
going
broke
down.
all of our shit.
Literally, dude. What the fuck? Plug that back in. God, I'm all dark now. I finally looked a little bit tan.
This is why we
This
don't let
poor
her
girl,
in.
dude.
She-
This is-
how much twisted tea did you have today? Hey,
Oh, it's the wrong
we got
color.
lights back.
Oh God.
Now Steve looks like he's sick.
No, hold on.
Steve looks sick.
Hold on.
Again, twisted tea.
Hey, Jesus.
Now,
Christ.
this coming weekend, we will also have, if you do come out, and this weekend, if you come out, just like we will on the final, we have some Twisted Tea giveaways. Not these plastic ass cups you get your Twisted Tea in that. But we do have some, what do we have? So we have sunglasses, we have like koozies, we have some T-shirts. We have,
coolers.
what's a cooler?
They're like 12-pack coolers.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Do we
they hold
really?
a 12-pack of cans. Yeah,
What?
They're sweet. They like flip up.
What?
We still have
Yeah,
more of
you've
those.
seen them. You've seen them at the open on the one.
What else do we have?
You're in the dark.
Speak up.
Oh yeah, mason jars, twisted tea.
Oh yeah,
mason
Twisted Tea
jars.
mason jars. You can take those home. You can drink your Twisted Tea out of them because we don't serve it here in those because if you break it, oh look at that, there's a Twisted Tea bucket
Oh,
of
man,
shit.
We are so smart.
Look at all
Bucket
that
of
stuff.
shit.
Hey, there's a lot of shit in that bucket. Look at all those sunglasses and stuff, man.
What? Yeah, we got.
That's what I
Twisted
just
Tea
said. The
buckets, we got it
TTS,
all,
the
yeah.
Twisted Tea,
Yeah.
TTBS.
I think maybe we should make one of those as like a grand prize for all the
Definitely, yeah.
time.
Oh no, so the grant.
think so, too.
Oh yeah, maybe each band.
yeah.
Well, no, there's two bands, so we'd have
No,
to
no,
make.
no. I mean, like for somebody in
Yeah.
the audience. I feel like we should
Oh,
do that
that's
as
a
like
good idea.
As like a thing.
Door
The big,
prize.
a big giveaway.
Like a door prize,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe we'll do that this week. We'll
Put
give
some of
away
this
one of
shit
those
together.
buckets of stuff. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Bucket
wanna
of
make a bucket of
shit.
stuff.
This weekend, come to the Battle of the Bands at Casey Ray's and win a
buckets of
bucket of
Shit.
shit.
Get yourself a nice bucket of
Yeah.
shit.
Bucket of Twisted Tea
Bucket of
shit.
shit.
That is a
Bucket.
lot
Twisted
of
Tea's
shit.
not
man.
included.
Bucket
Only
of
merch.
shit.
Yes,
There we
Twisted
go.
Teas are
Shit not
included.
included.
And hey, man, if you're one of the bands that won, if you're one of the bands that's come out, come back out and show your support to the
Exactly.
next group of bands. This is the issue that we have said. CT has been saying this for years before our podcast. You've got to support each other. You've got to go out and see other bands. Talk to those bands. Get them to know about your band. Hand them a card. Hand them a pick. Something. Say, hey, man, we're playing here next week, or we're playing there next week, or we're in the Battle of the Bands at the Landis. Come see us, man. You guys got to become friends. You got to back it because it's the only way we're going to get to do this original music all the time.
Yes.
I want to do it more at the theater.
Yeah.
But we got to get people into it again,
Exactly
man.
right.
We have to. Remember,
Exactly
we had the
right.
Pennant and all those bars
yeah,
back
Galaxy,
in the day.
Hangar 84,
Yes,
right up the
Bonnie's.
fucking street, man.
Yeah, we had all these great. What was the one down
Hangar
there?
84.
Hangar 84. We had all these
my
great
heaven.
rock clubs, and they're all
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
You're right.
But we can't get them back if you guys aren't out there supporting live music, supporting each other, and you need that because look, you're a band of 3 or 4 people. You have girlfriends, you have friends.
That's
you
it.
bring those 3 or 4 people with like another 5 people and a bunch of. Now all of a sudden you got like 100 people at an event, and they're going to come to your event because you supported their event. And that's what we got to do. And once we have that, we can open these doors up, man.
Yeah.
And we can have live, original music every week. And that is our ultimate goal. And I hope you guys understand, man, there's so many great original bands in this area. And we just want to give you a place to play. But if you don't support each other and pull people out to shows, you're going to be
That's it.
playing in the corner of the bar for, a couple $100 and a meal. And that's the best you're ever going to get. And you hope you're going to college and learning a trade or something, because if you don't get out there and support, we're never going to bring music back like we want to.
I mean, the Pennant East is now a storage facility. So
Is it really? Is that what happened to that land?
It's a storage facility.
Well, Hangar
like
84
it
is
breaks
the
my
pal.
heart to drive by it, and it's just
I
a
love
big
the Pennant,
storage
man. That was
place,
such a
man.
fun place to go, man.
Hangar
And
84.
dude,
if you go choose
they
that,
had
yeah.
something at the Pennant.
Where was
called-
that at? Where was?
We drove by it the other day. If you go like 2 streets down, make a left, it's now the Police Athletic League building.
Oh, that's
Ah,
right.
yeah.
That's right. That's right.
They had
Yeah, it wasn't
something
too far away.
independent called White Trash Wednesdays. I'll never forget it for the life of me. Beer started out at 50 cents, and every hour they went up by a quarter.
Yep.
You tried to
Well,
drink
let me
as
tell
much
you,
as you
let me tell you, my
possibly
man.
could.
I don't know if y'all. Well, I honestly, I can't. I don't even know what to say anymore because I don't even know who the fuck's running this country anymore. But when we're in a time where 50-cent beer, man, I can't even
No,
buy
yeah,
it for
you
50
know.
cents.
No,
So
no.
I hate to do that, but I can't buy it for 50 cents.
No.
So,
$2 PBRs on
$2
Biker Sunday on August
PBRs.
4th.
$2 PBRs ain't bad, man.
No, that's great.
It ain't
That's
bad.
great.
It ain't
It's not
bad.
bad at all.
It ain't bad. But again, thank you again to all the bands. Well, we are at that point where I would like to, and it sucks because you don't. Do you have the full song from that we're using now that we could play real quick?
If you
Well, let's just
give
play the end of it. Let's not
me-
do that because they haven't released it yet, so I don't want to do that yet.
Yeah, true.
But-
Don't
but
drop
yeah,
Yeah,
but-
we'll drop the whole thing
so
when they
yeah,
do
so
it. That's a
so
good idea.
so Twisted again played this song. I will. I'm surviving.
I'm still alive.
I'm still alive. Is that the thing? I will survive.
You've
I'm
said
still
so many
alive.
different fucking names for this tonight. That was just a meld of them all.
I'm
That's a
still
meld.
alive. I will survive. Who did? Now wait a minute. There's one. Cake.
Yes, Cake did that.
Cake did a remake of that
Yes.
song, and I listened to that every
Dude, I
day
love
over
Cake.
Donna
I
Summers
love
and whoever.
Cake.
And Donna Summers was great. But Cake, man, dude, I saw them in concert. And I loved them, man. It was a great show, man.
See, I feel
Yeah,
about disco
yeah.
how you feel about the early Beatles. So
Yeah. Well, no, I don't.
you hate the early Beatles.
Well, I don't hate disco, or I don't love it.
Say
but-
yeah, I
but-
can't
but-
stand.
But when Cake came out and did that remake of it, you know what I
Oh, I
mean?
love
and they
the
dropped
band
the
Cake.
F-bomb in it. Everyone's like, oh, I love it, you know? But it really was.
I
It was
love
a good
Cake.
version of it.
Cake's a great band. Or well, I don't even know if they're still together
I don't think they
or
are.
not.
I don't
or,
think so.
I don't think they are, man. They had a lot of like short skirt, long jack. They had a lot of great
Oh,
tunes,
dude,
man.
That's my song.
Cake literally
Go
put
in
out,
the Distance.
Yeah, what was it? The distant. Dude, they were great. And honestly, again, so our outro now is the end of the song "I'm Still Alive." Okay,
Yep.
what are you looking at? You're over there yapping and yelling at something. What does it matter?
We need to give Casey a curtain.
Yeah,
She can open and close.
yeah, because she gets.
A set of blinds.
Give her a little
Just hang it
partition.
right there.
No,
yeah.
don't thank
Partition.
us. Thank you, you bastards. You're fucking amazing. All three of you.
Thanks
I wanna
for letting us
I want to
use it.
put the three of you in line and just go, because you need to be slapped. You're so damn good. I can't stand it. But the end of this song, it goes into like the end of the riff that we did in the beginning, but then it goes into this. Sarah just beats the shit out of these drums in such a great way. And then Logan comes in with this amazing guitar jam, man, bro. And that is like our outro now. So I'm excited. You have that ready, Case?
The outro?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do have that ready. Okay. Oh, I thought that's what you were saying when you looked like you were having a problem over there.
thought she was yelling at customer service.
Yeah. That definitely looks like that lady that you talked to. in the-
Unfortunately, I'm the customer
service.
I am pissed. So we're going to sign off a little early tonight because we have gotten where we had to get, and there's not a lot more that we want to sit here and talk about because I really wanted to end it with the Battle of Bands winners. And again, thank you to Twisted and Smother Nature, our winners of round one, and our alternate Future Souls. Thank you again to RK Chevrolet, Kia, and Subaru. To she took it down so I can't see it now. Coraluzzo and Teresi Trucking, RAP Performance Apparel, Michael Kelly Guitars, Elena Brocas Productions, and of course our main sponsor, Twisted Tea, the Twisted Tea Battle of the Bands, right here upstairs at Casey Ray's. Semifinals again this Sunday, 7:28. You're going to see Shadow Station, Grandeur. Again, I'm not sure. Is that how do you pronounce? I hate screwing up people's names, but it's
Bella Irana.
Irano Band, Bella Irano Band, right? Dark Fly, second half comeback, and the Goodbyes. That looks like I wrote that. I made that one up. Look, the Goodbyes. I could have drawn that, man. I'm good at drawing stuff like that. Just like crazy letters. Thank you to everyone, but like take a second for yourself, and when we do this outro, I want you to just take a second and listen to this little riff that goes through and hear the end of this song, I'm Still Alive by Twisted. I cannot wait till the song. Hey, guys, and listen, let's plan something for the release of this song. You guys come on, we'll do it. If you're going to do a video, let us know. And again, if you're going to do a video, let me know because I have some very expensive zombie stuff that FXTV paid for that never got used that we might be able to meld into a cool video for you guys. But so I'm going to say our new Can You Dig It? Can you dig it, ladies and gentlemen? Have a good night from the gentleman here, from myself, Steven, CT, and Casey, and then, of course, Tiffany, who knocked over all our fucking lights and shit. Take care, Logan. Love you, buddy. You know it, man. Here is the outro and our new outro for the show.